gonna go ahead and kick audio live here. Get us rolling. This'll be our... Let's see.
Bio's already lively in the chat, I see.
And that is the question, alright.
This'll be hour 7 of streaming today, I think.
Oh god, why do you do this to yourself?
I had time off, and I felt like getting through the story I hadn't played in Scarlet Nexus yet, so that's what we've been doing all week, really. Why is Rock such a fucking asshole? It's a great question.
As if my character's grandson.
Which really seems to make more, difference than you might think it would. Let's get Wildermyth up on screen. You wouldn't expect that the personalities would necessarily transfer through generations the way they do in the game, but sure enough, it certainly seems like it. All the anecdotal evidence points to.
Well, I think this is the first time we've had, I guess you would say, 3 generations.
Oh, it's definitely 3 generations. Yeah.
Yeah. Which is definitely, I think, a first so far.
It's also the first time we've had this much retirement happening.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Ow.
Sarge is dying.
Again.
Probably.
Do not die.
Too late.
No.
Yes.
Maybe.
Sometimes.
Yes.
Aha!
Where were we? Ah, yes. So our B team was busy cutting a mountain path, I think, or something.
Because we were on the last chapter, if memory serves.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The A team was
going to start a fight at Flint Fisher, looks to be.
probably. And
We're
then
ignoring recruitment, if I recall.
yeah,
Good point.
Dwalbarn and Rocks are busy carving a pass. And then everybody else needs to be over Shmya.
And murdering the fuck out of things. Wait, where are we going?
Oh man, she used like the worst kind of band-aid on me.
Oh, from the shot.
Yeah.
Is it one of those like tape heavy ones that
It's
are
like a plasticky one.
Oh, gross. The cloth ones are always, like the fabric ones are always the best.
Yeah. Oh shoot, hang on. I gotta hit that check mark every time we start.
Same.
Hey, I've got one. Favorite fruit.
Mulberries, fresh off the tree.
Wait,
Wait,
that's me.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Mulberries, fresh off the tree. Best part of summer.
I got lost
It's
as
a
to
little
which
bit.
I got lost to which mystic had left and which one hadn't. It's been a week.
Wait, considering it's Adina, is that racist or speciest?
What?
Mulberry's fresh off the tree and she's got 2 trunk arms. She's already popped tree.
I'll let you know the next time I spot one.
Okay, my turn. Favorite thing to fight?
That's like asking my favorite rash.
Least favorite then.
Might have to be Draven.
Is that because they're over the next hill?
It's a beast or a construct. It's just blindly destroying. But Draven, When you get close enough to look in their eyes, you see hatred staring back at you.
Elle's starting character's an asshole. Her daughter's sort of, but neither of them decided to turn around and actively advocate for genocide against the race they spent decades
That's
protecting.
And here I am, making a career out of them. As old as I'm getting, sometimes I wonder if it's not too late to start over somewhere. I wouldn't though, realistically. You bumblebees need me too badly.
Bumblebees.
Well, we appreciate that.
What about you? What keeps you here?
The bodies. Oh god, the bodies.
Number one. People have it in them, but no one can be at their best with Draven creeping around. Put those out of the way, and then people will show you the world they're capable of building.
But we're fighting Morthagi, not Draven.
When you put it like that, it sounds big.
Sure, it is. I don't know if that helps or if it's too much pressure, but it helps me when we get close enough to hear those savage calls.
All heroes, +1 armor and warding from Stoicism. Well. Oh. Why? Oh, I see why. Okay.
Jesus! Begone!
Backtrack.
Be gone, thought.
Yeah, Inu has an insane amount of armor. Blocked it.
Oh, I didn't even realize that other one
Sarge
was in
has
range.
like a bajillion attacks.
Frenzy, go!
No! No fleeing!
For any of you.
You stay the fuck put.
Your friend
That's
took the
fair.
coward's way out, now all of you must die. Oh, another one.
They all sound like moose
Mmm.
or elk.
Elk,
oh,
maybe.
oh,
Where am I?
elk is more appropriate.
Oh,
won't
I
be able to
see.
get near anything, I think. Ooh. Nope.
Naruto climbed up on the desk and glared at Sasuke, again attracting the ire of Sasuke's fan club. Even worse, an inattentive boy at the table in front of them bumped into Naruto,
Oh, no.
making his and Sasuke's faces meet. It was hard to tell from where she sat, but from the screams of outrage that followed immediately afterward, it seems the two boys had inadvertently kissed. Hinata thought it was somewhat funny, especially the way the two boys carried on afterwards, spitting and gagging like they'd been poisoned. The Sasuke fan club, trademark, on the other hand, was incensed at Naruto's forward behavior, not to mention quite jealous. The beating they gave Naruto was well out of proportion to his actual offense. Hinata grew worried as they showed no signs of stopping. She pushed back her chair and was about to intervene when Iruka-sensei entered the room and broke it up. Poor Naruto looked like he'd been run over by a farmer's wagon.
That is a good question, Bio. I have no idea.
Yeah. Take that.
Good lord. Just get your trunk legs and just punch like a fucking truck. Good god.
When Iruka-sensei announced that the teams had been chosen, Hinata began pressing her index fingers together as her thoughts raced. I might be on a team with Naruto-kun. I might not be on a team with Naruto-kun. Those two thoughts kept repeating as the instructor worked his way down the list. Team 7. Kiba Inuzuka, Sakura Haruno, and Sasuke Uchiha. Sakura looked ecstatic as Ino's face fell. Naruto also seemed horribly disappointed, and Hinata couldn't help but feel sorry for him, even though her own hopes were rising. Team 8, Hinata Hyuga, Naruto Uzumaki, Shino Aburame. Naruto's expression didn't change, but Hinata thought her heart would explode out of her chest. She knew her racing pulse was making her cheeks flush, but she couldn't help it. Not only had Naruto passed, but they would be together on the same team. This was rapidly becoming one of the happiest days of her life. Definitely the happiest since her mom died, because what's a good story without some dead mothers?
Inu leveled up.
Ding.
And Sarge leveled up.
Yay.
Trinket Hunt. Upgrade Trinket Hunter. Gain a 30% chance to find an extra augment at the end of
Whoa.
every mission.
I've never seen that one before.
That's the
Oh, I
familiar.
think it's because you got the critter.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, I think early in a run that would be excellent, but like this
That would've
late in
been,
the
yeah.
run,
Hopefully the run's kind of.
Wisdom.
back slam though. Swift action attack option.
1 damage for each armor Inu has.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh. Sentinel and
I mean-
Vigilance.
I would think vigilance, just because anything that moves past me just keeps getting mauled.
So the happiest day I've had since my mom died is a sentence that could be taken in several very different ways.
Yeah.
Bonus stunt chance. Wow. Applies to literally everybody.
You know?
Like, nobody has that slot filled. I think it's good for literally everybody.
Yeah, so might as well just roll a d4 and whoever lends the sign to whatever character you want.
That's fine by me.
Alright, so 1 Inu, 2 me, 3 L, 4 Sarge.
Okay.
Where's my d4? There it is.
Roll a d4. Where's my
So
D4?
when Dwalbarn got told he was being benched, he, like, took his audiobook and, like, slipped it into, you know, like...
We
slipped
got
it
a
into
3. That was L, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's me?
Slipped it into somebody's pocket to go ahead and, like, you know, autoplay anytime combat started.
Oh, God.
You have audiobooks in this universe?
I mean, clearly.
They have fan fiction, so they must have audiobooks.
Fanfiction existed before the internet. First off.
Bonus damage.
Ho ho. Adina could take it. She is. I'm building her damage build if it's worth giving to her.
I mean,
Yeah.
we don't want to give it to Rox, the little fuck, so
Yeah, especially because Rox isn't in the party.
I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Where the hell is Mornder? Oh, he's with us. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I lost track of him. Scout.
Gout.
It's got the goat.
Cow.
Walbarn brought several wireless speakers with him when they left home. He just gave them to several other members of the party after Rocky started getting on his case about reading all the time.
I don't know, maybe he'll do better listening to fanfic all the time, little shit.
All right. Out of the rain.
Who the fuck's
Not-
speaking?
No idea who's saying stuff, so
Uh.
pouring out there and lightning. You're right.
Stormy, she says. No one get alarmed.
The way to Golden Hog Earthworks follows dead roads, long washed to chalkstone, wheel cars, and memory. The uneven fields beyond this gorge get swampy, especially in spring. Some know these highlands by their colloquial name, the Drowned Hills.
You got this little cave, though.
Yeah, there's probably not a crystal monster down there.
Yeah, probably not. A quick look should be safe enough.
On a forceful gust, the rain comes chasing them, the rocks slicken, fragrant and dark.
Crunkle!
Stan?
You two rain lizards enjoy yourselves. I'm going in. It's only a little... Or, wait, how far back does it go? Wonder what we'll find.
Probably rocks.
As they
God,
stoop
I hope not.
out
You
of
shouldn't
the
be.
Rain... Crack! Crackle, rumble, thrum, thrack.
the world gives a tectonic shudder, and from outside, obliterating the rain noise, comes the clatter smash of dropping rocks.
Crush, boom.
I don't think I ever mentioned it, but Vio likes the voice that you decided to give to bowling there, not to.
Oh, nice.
It's no time before they're buried in darkness, listening to the earth grumble and turn over. As things calm, gritty dust stings the eyes, stuffs the nose, smelling of fresh split stone.
Everyone all right. Everyone's still here. I'm here, Mordner.
Did he just say his own name?
He did.
Me. I'm alive.
Well, Sarge did as well, and Adina.
Adina here.
Could
Oh
have
my
been,
god, did I turn into a
fuck?
Pokemon?
could have been
Sarge
way
me.
worse. No, look, at least you like made a sentence out of it. Mornder was just like, "I'm here, Mornder, Mornder,
Mordner, Mordner!
Mornder, use
Actually had a
flamethrower, Mornder."
Surge is me.
Luckily, the lantern's not dead or wet,
Well, he's never alive to begin with.
guys. It's just
Guys, it's too dark for him to tell who anyone here is, least of all himself.
I don't know who I am if I don't say it out loud.
We're taking a longer look, I guess.
I mean, a huge crystal scorpion feels like it's in the cards.
Hey, is this work stone?
Mornder.
Mordner, Mordner! Yeah? Yeah, the way forks. We got stairs here. Oh, I get stairs everywhere.
Mornder.
God.
Giggity, giggity, Mordner! And this is, looks random, but some other passage. Cold draft from there. Very cold. Guess we've stumbled onto something. I don't totally love either idea.
Mornder.
Gee, gang, we should split up and investigate.
Yeah!
If I don't remind myself who I am at least once an hour, I just end up forgetting and thinking of someone else. Mornder.
Careful, look under enough rocks and you will find a snake.
You still saying that snake thing? I don't know.
Wolfie found one of those in her garage earlier today.
Ooh,
Oh.
poor Wolfie.
Ancient stairs. Ancient stairs.
I want to see what's in the chili passage. That's where I'm putting my vote.
I'm kind of curious about the chili passage, too.
I frankly don't care because I don't know what any of these have, so...
Vote! Vote, damn it, vote!
We've got one for the stairs, 2 for the chili passage, and 1 for the entrance!
What do you think's making it cold like that? Big subterranean lake with big blind white fish? Do you
Oh,
think
God,
the fish
an
taste
Amlet.
good?
Mornder.
No.
Shut up!
No, or I mean, sorry, what fish?
Inside the passage, the chill turns sharp and invasive. Also, there's
Mornder.
fish. The draft steadies and mounts, moistening as they forge against it. The draft smells vaguely of trout. It colonizes their
Ew.
their hair, erecting 1,000 tiny castles of frost that melt at a touch.
Okay.
Ew.
Solid ice?
Mornder,
Mordner, you sure you don't lose feeling?
sure you just end up falling down the stairs after they break. Better to avoid any unnecessary and very stupid deaths.
Numbing up at the tips. Might be time to break out the blankets. Travelers? Shush, what was that?
A snow quiet voice calls from within.
Ooh, are we gonna get another transformation? You. I just can hear your chatter, my wandering weagles.
Yes. Morinder, would you cut that out? I'm sorry, I'm very afraid of the dark, so I ended up just doing that as a verbal tick. Morinder.
Oh. You.
Morinder sets the lantern down.
Morinder. Yes, intrepid travelers, dip your tender toes in here. Take the frost inside your bodies. Come and stand before my chair. Yo.
Every long-blown breath the creature exhales forms a clear, frigid note.
A good greeting to you. Is this your hearth we've clumsied our way onto? Ooh, please don't say such a heatful word.
What is?
Hearth.
Oh.
Warlock, the craven cold, the bleakening worth, and wise white of winter. Suchly and stingily was I named, in songs the minstrels dared to sing. I like this guy and his weird sentences. Morinder. And here in this frigid place you feel at home. It's cold. Are you comfortable?
I
Are
like
you
this
content here?
conversation of like 3 or 4 different Natsu voices all just talking to each other.
Natsu, have you been a DM in a prior life? You're talking to yourself an awful lot.
The color of your voice is kind and cool, light looping man. You must be passing clever. A predator. I'm wary maid. I once walked your gladelands bright, all slickly and sticky and sweaty and warm. You bring that odor in your heart-breathing chest. The tree things, bee things, bird wings, and worms.
Probably me. I should have washed it in the rain.
All that's distasteful to you. Hate! I hate parts of that sun-lusting, insulting, and moss-mantled place.
Winterlock's shrill shout puts a clambering cold in each listener's lungs. Like a deep and unerupting cough they'd wish out.
Exterminate.
Hunted to my heels, you know, to chase to the inhospitable bowels of the mountains, where only long toil could carve such icy underways as these.
Oh, I thought that was going to say
Wait, you showed
underwear
background?
for a second. Ah, my underwear, they're very icy.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Wow!
At first I thought you said underwear, ha! But, well, I mean, did you want to stay here after a while, or why are we finding you here, Skew? That is because...
Oh, imagine how much it must suck to be a frost spirit or whatever this thing is, but still be fully affected by the cold you naturally emit.
Oh.
I made a promise. A promise I've since scolded myself to keep. That never I'd try my love and only life, there, where cold is called callous and an ember coddled and cupped. I swore to stay with my stratified ice, my lovely and long-boned ice.
Long-boned ice.
I have
Okay.
no questions.
Until such time as I might walk again behind the whitening wind. And should that meltsome world one day drip molten drops upon my chair, my shield, my trusty shield, I would raise high, and with it smash their heads!
Winterlock advances. I like how Inu and Sarge have just been there in the background this entire time wondering what the fuck is going on here.
Yeah.
I see a 62% on talking them down.
Better
61
than
on
anything
top.
I have.
You can do it.
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh.
Oh.
What?
What?
What just happened?
I chose the 62% one.
No, that's just where it went after that.
Oh, mine's blank.
Oh.
Same.
Oh. I spent some time as a snail, you know. Yo. And can I see your shield? You wish to see it? Don't play coy.
The ice being begins to hand it over.
Stop, Maunder. Maunder! Maunder!
But as Maunder grasps the shield's edge, Winterlock yanks it easily back, and Maunder stumbles forward.
Out-clever the very mind of all winter, will you? Remember your place, child! Just a hot-fingered and clutching little fellow. Yo! Enough. Back from him, or...
Winterlock straightens his curved, cracking spine, fixes each pair of eyes with his own, freezing them.
Eyes are still in the background.
Take him away, then, and be the all of you gone. See in this my warning, and bring it to every warded home.
Better go grab him. I'll guard your neck.
Go. Yo, Maunder, up you go. Fine.
Maunder.
Maunder. Back to your fireside, you fleshy fools, and remember who waits for the flames all to die. Winterlock, who blows with a wasting wind and comes one day to fill your cradles with snow.
The dripping cave entrance has slid partway open, wide enough for them to slip out. As their eyes adjust, they assemble above the sodden fields that lead to Golden Hog Earthworks.
You are all right, aren't you, Mourner?
Will be. Maunder. I'm cold is the main thing. I just feel like a kettle you've left out in the freeze. Need to thaw. Come on, we've got clear weather now. Are we okay leaving him there, that Winterlock? Do we ever go back for him?
Hey Sarge, did Maunder just fucking die? Dunno, I'm just happy to be here.
That does sound like the conversation we'd be having.
They never will, for they'll never find the buried crossroads again.
Future campaign.
Yo.
Winterlock, please be gone, we whisper, awake the coals. Walk far from here, our hearth is happy and children aren't cold. Winterlock, wander on, we keen and clutch our dampened wools. Stalk far from here, our hearts grow heavy and children won't grow old.
Okay, that's creepy.
Dead. From the cold.
Maunder, swift actions cost a single action. Maunder!
Maunder!
Maunder! Maunder! Maunder! Okay, well. Yep.
So, he's gonna get an ice transformation.
Maybe.
It changed his hair, unless that was like that before we started.
Oh, Zigzagoon has that as well.
Yeah, it's definitely a transformation.
That's the only thing it does. It just adds the hair and it gives you 10 bonus charisma, I believe.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Oh no, Mourner's brain got froze. He only remembers how to say his own name.
Maunder! 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 Maunder!
Yeah. Oh, cool. Backslam still obeys the rules of
Oh dear. Many things going to die now.
Hey, no leaving. Maunder.
Maunder! Maunder! Maunder!
Achievement unlocked, Bone Breakers.
Maunder? Maunder!
God.
Maunder! 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 Translation. God, just kill me now!
That's not gonna function, but that will. When the team assignments were completed, they were given a long lunch break, as their Jonin instructors would be meeting with them that afternoon. Sasuke immediately got up and stalked out of the room, Sakura trailing behind him. Kiba grunted as he stood up, frowning at already being left behind by his team. Naruto stared after Sakura and sat in silence after she left. Hinata felt ashamed that she'd been happy he was on her team instead of Sakura's. She was an awful person if she took joy from the sadness of someone she admired.
Yeah, that wench.
She looked down at her hands and began pressing her fingers again. She was too ashamed to look up as Naruto left the room.
Punch him. Punch him, Lumi. Oh my god.
After a while, she got up and went outside. She saw Shino Aburami sitting on a bench near the playground. Determined to get to know her other teammate, Hinata sat down on the other end of the bench from the silent boy. Tier 2 hunter armor. Well,
Oh, hey, look at that.
Okay. Yeah.
And that's that. You too? Okay.
Hey, Bowling, you have any idea where that reading is coming from? Sounds like it's coming from Mornder's fake leg. I thought I told that boy to not hide speakers like that.
Just finished up our foes, and we're going to see if he needed saving.
We know.
Uh-oh.
Who said that?
Said what? You hearing things, Adina?
I guess it was nothing.
I thought it was skewered for sure, but you stepped in and got skewered for me. Can I eat your other leg?
Mornder!
Maunder.
We know what you did.
No problem. You know I've got your back, bud.
I'll catch up.
You okay, Adina?
What? Oh, yeah. I'm good. I'll just be right back.
We know what you did. You can't hide the truth forever. We know.
Adina's awful past is that she used to try and reach people about their car's extended warranty.
We know. The truth will be told.
It's coming from this tree.
We know the truth.
Okay, I get it. You know. What does that matter? You're a tree.
We can't hide it. You know what you did.
The ground around the tree's roots starts to rumble. From the moist earth, something gleaming emerges.
Take it.
What is it?
Take it. It's a secret. You like secrets.
I don't like this interaction at all.
I don't like it either. What is happening?
I think Bayo's right. It's Dr. Claw trying to get Adina to do shit.
I see 93% on the
I see
second option.
94% on second option.
I have a 93.
Yeah, I'm showing 94. So if you want to go second option, I've got the best chance at it.
You know what? Fuck it. Number 1.
Okay.
Probably a bad choice.
Adina reaches down, clearing aside the loose earth. Her hand closes around something and...
Oh.
Uh-oh. Wait, what?
Have you been possessed?
There you are. Where have you been?
I just need to check on something. All set now.
Try to keep up, will you?
Adina is inhabited. The fuck does that even mean?
I'm
wonder if
possessed by something.
I wonder if it's that same transformation that what's-his-face? The one that was like a living, walking wall? Where he got possessed and had
Oh.
the ghost eyes?
It literally
Oh.
just gives you a new hook.
Oh, I have another hook. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm fine, thank you. How are you and your kin?
Good day, fellow human. Rokes
Better
undertakes
tell.
a
Fuck Rokes.
weird...
No, I want to
No.
do it!
Okay.
We should at least find out
I
what
know
the
you guys
asshole's
don't like
up
him,
to.
but I like him. He's a likable to hate character.
It's one of those modest, hopeful nights. Nothing's gone wrong in a week.
Says you, game.
That our mindscapes have their own geography, ranges of thought, forests of figment, lakes of longing, and mires of prejudice.
Oh, you
Got a
have more
motion.
than Myers of
You
Prejudice
got a
there,
fucking
Rox.
ocean.
All conventional logic would dictate that this is a terrible idea, but fuck it, do it anyways. So how would you like to meet the consequences of your own actions?
Get on with it.
To quest among these inner climes is just as daring a venture as the traditional hero's journey.
Ah yes, these inner dimes.
Is
Yeah.
it just because it looks
Climbs.
like the book is sweating in that image?
The
Rox
It kinda
took,
does.
Rox took a Philosophy 101 class, and now he thinks he's high and mighty.
Hey, I'm here, Rox. Against maybe my better judgment.
Oh, it definitely is.
You all right? Rox?
Doctor's text. Dr. Trace, his name is. Don't get
Fake
it
doc-
wrongly.
Fake
Some
doctor.
idiot tossed it in the water, so I had to retrieve it.
Well, at least Dr. Trace is better than Dr. Pope. Which is natural for a dog, I suppose.
Wow, he's calling him a bitch.
Good. Get fucked, Rox.
And there were other things on the stream bed. Glinting, sleeping articles, lost, thrown away.
Hmm.
Oh, right. Ball barn.
That's
Can I go?
Wellborn has the red attitude.
Wonder how long it's been since you broke something. Just reached for something, no reason at all, and snapped it in two.
I'm not a psychopath, so I don't go around doing that. God, why the hell did my dad say I had to keep an eye on you? Candle quiet follows. It's the meager, wordless sound that wavers between a going somewhere man and his easy-goated rival.
what? I kind of like number 2.
Yeah, but in order to actually do
Yeah,
it,
but we-
No.
Yeah, we have to go
Besides,
number one.
the first one is just like, man, the fucking dad told me I had to keep an eye on this asshole.
yeah, because your dad was worried that he was going to go all genocidal on someone's ass.
Some idiot tossed this.
Chosen the genocide route.
Some idiot tossed this into the water, so I had to retrieve it. Yeah, natural for a dog like you, I suppose. From outside, I take offense to that. Not you, Sarge, you're cool. Yay! You know what?
Got a dog. I'm sorry.
Rox, you take your mother with you.
Out of the three, I think Adina is the most well-adjusted.
A thorough delving through the mysteries of blah, blah, blah. That's just us getting shit, right?
Yep.
Warding.
Ba-da-da.
Well, it gets
Aw,
Inu
I
up
read
to
that
another
pro
integer.
father.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it
Gets
does
Sarge
for
up to
Sarge as
another
well.
integer. It also gets never mind Dwellburn.
Yeah, we don't care about the two at the bottom.
It also gets bowling up to another integer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, bowling's already at like 6, though.
That's true.
Probably Inu then, since he walls so much.
Alright. I will not complain.
I mean, legitimately, anything tries to get past you and they just die.
Time to go patrol the spot over here. We're not going to genocide the robots, Rocks.
Whee!
I guess continue building at Dearborn?
That's not our job. Our job is to come over here and continue looking at new places.
To boldly go where no one's gone before.
The story continues. The journey often seems directionless to Dwellbarn. Long cuts chosen over short, expeditions through the brambles and along barren tracts. They take hungry trails, starved for forage as much as for purpose. But Rox seems to wake each morning with confidence where his eyes should go, what horizon his feet should aim towards, and finally...
I think we're here.
You don't even know where we are, do you?
It's inside of me.
Ew.
Okay, I'm leaving.
Wait, I think I know what this one is.
Well, I guess what you mean is it's,
These are my insides, Walbarn. My actual bones and organs.
just gets out an axe and starts hacking at the trees. Oh, well, in that case, fireball, fireball, fireball!
Let's burn the hate out of you.
Rox, Alright. Well, assuming for a second that I believe you're not completely insane, how did we get inside you all of a sudden?
Here, follow me. I get that it's a pretty unfirming idea. For a while, I thought it was too absurd to believe. But then I was like, wait, of course!
Of course.
A journey is a process of ending up somewhere new. But a new place is only perspective, right? So a place is as much mental as physical. We can go on real journeys in our heads, just like we can go on false journeys over land.
I told you, philosophy 101, bro.
We aren't going to genocide our robot friends, Rox. Well, duh. Of course we aren't going to genocide them. You can't genocide things that aren't even people. The fuck, Rox?
What? A dick.
So, of course, we can wander and wind up inside ourselves. Because the separation of all things is at least several parts imaginary. Makes sense, right?
Oh my god.
And yet, none of that is supported by anything we've seen. How odd.
Well then, behold! A pig has come!
We already know you're a pig. You don't have to tell us.
It makes itself known to them, shuffling its hindquarters. It purses its ears.
Quick, shit. If this is
Amazing.
Rox's inside, shit all over the ground.
Is it? Girl. Yeah, girl.
Pig of my insides, tell me why I felt so sick since the spring. What's made me shy to tickle money? What blearies my old puzzler? My brain, I'm saying.
Oh my god.
Oh, so you're sick. Yeah, this all makes a lot more sense now. Listen
What?
tight.
What?
Listen tight.
Okay.
To revenge a wound, one must foster its opposite. Go and heal. Bolster families. Forge useful or pretty things. Forgive and dance with your enemies. Do not genocide robot people. Stop being a racist prick. Oh, and well, I've got you. If you want lots of money, invest diversely and never make transactions in a panic. Eat and drink slowly, especially if it's right before bedtime. And finally, Kill the parasite beings that are digging around in your body matter. That's actually most of the problem. Rox, what?
Right. I wondered if it was the Paraqueens.
The what?
Rox, why can the pig, what's the whatever, site problem? What?
Those bacteria dragons. See? Gnawing my spleen.
What?
I've gotten this before. It is a trip.
How did Adina have this garbage fire of a child? I genuinely just cannot understand. I don't trust you, pig. Only a crazy person would choose to not be an asshole to everyone they meet.
Husk, husk.
What the fuck is this child? Oh.
Remember that's my inside soul barn. Be careful where you flick your wand.
Yeah,
Set it on
fat
fire.
chance of that, asshole.
Set it on fire, set it on fire, set it on fire. What?
Number two.
What?
And tell me if this is crazy.
It
but
is!
What if we just try talking to the disease?
Okay,
Yeah,
No!
you are legitimately insane. How does he even?
do it!
How does he even fucking exist?
I understand you, ill-raking dragons. Speak to me. Burying parasites seems nice, but what about when I die? Aren't you worried about that? You'll be bringing the roof down on your own heads.
Rox would never choose to speak with words. What the fuck is happening?
Or inside his
wait,
body
wait.
talking to pigs.
I have to do the sound that was on the last one just because it was a yuck,
Yuck.
a yuck,
Yuck.
Yorsh.
Uh,
Explain us the reason. You display us compassion?
Oh, well, did he have a line there?
Paul
Oh,
Martin.
Everything talks.
It's the power of having, well, not
Friendship.
friends necessarily. I learned it's possible to live and work alongside people we dislike. People that are like diseases unto themselves. Well, and unto everyone else.
Wow.
You
This
One
bitch
fuck!
over here.
Mr. Kettle, Mr. Pot called. He says you're black.
but a disease isn't people. We're something else.
Was that the book he fished out of the water laced with something? What the fuck?
Honestly, Maya, that's as good an explanation as any.
Adina, how is your child like this?
Why do you see us a disease as people, but you can't see the robot friends as people?
Sometimes that's better. Hey, what I'm saying is, it's worth finding ways to coexist, even when your own nature tells you it's impossible.
He admits it!
I guess he's right, or like nearly, but he's making this argument about parasites, not about living, kind of breathing sentient robot people.
But just remember, you start making my nights miserable and I'll come cut you out. Alright,
There
disease?
it is.
We understand each other?
Yup, yup. If we'll trust, we must have you safe make us. From that one, your body's guardian.
What the fuck does that
that's-
sentence mean?
That's right, the
Are
pig
we
is your
killing
body's
our
guardian. No, the pig must stay alive. You just need to keep us safe from it.
Behind them, the pig's snuffling turns thunderous and fever hot.
Ah,
Is it bad? Your body wants them out. Rox, what's going on?
I guess we fight?
Oh boy. What a cuss. I'm afraid this is just what your
Such a
immune
fucking
system looks like.
fever dream.
I mean, you're killing your body's immune system to
What?
allow parasites to move in. So
The actual
what?
fuck is this?
Why does your immune system look like the beast that we have to keep fighting
Great
in the
One.
cave?
It looks like the great
It
one.
does look
You
like
know
the
what,
great
at this
one.
Point, I'm not surprised anymore by rocks allowing parasites to infest him. It explains so much about
I
him.
love rocks!
I hate this child so much. Nothing he says or does makes any sense. Gets an integer on bowling.
Yeah.
Ooh, does. I mean, I'll definitely take it if no one else wants it.
I mean, I would love it, but it doesn't get me to an integer, and it does you, so, you know.
Yeah.
Yay! Oh!
The Queen Axe, a tier
Holy
3
shit.
artifact axe.
Plus 2 damage to single tile enemies.
Plus
oh,
1
so you like
stunt
beating
damage.
The skull, huh?
Aw.
Hey,
Oh,
hey,
individual attack a nearby foe with his
Mordner.
Mornder, you've got an open slot.
Oh, yeah.
Dewey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mornder.
Minder!
It's several weeks before they're home again. Ah, can smell that half across town.
Oh no.
Simmer the onions and garlic till they look like glass and maggots. Heat
What?
it up and give it a good sniff. Ah, how nice. Now throw it away because it's time for the rice.
Throw
What?
What book are you reading?
Also, why maggots?
Why throw it away?
You know, this made sense for Vi, dear.
Hey, you're
Bizarre.
raising a stink. Actually, it smells kind of good. What book you got now? A cookbook?
Oh, it's the same one as before. The back 2/3. It just becomes Dr. Trace's culinary vulneraries. He was also an ambitious and wonderful chef, it seems.
Oh my god, Dr. Trace is Dr. Oz.
Mornder. What? Please don't rope me into this mess.
Tell you the truth, I've been famished since we got back.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
you're eating
build
for
your
more than
immune
one.
system.
Because of the parasite, right? That's what you still think it was?
Yeah, eating for 2 now. Or, I don't know, 100,000 it tells me? Anyway, I do feel a lot better than I'd felt.
Ugh.
Yep.
My fingers feel eager again for counting.
What?
And yeah, my mind's got a new voice inside, and it's valuable and full of insight.
Oh.
Well, stop. Instead, tell me what you're making.
Crawdads, ultimately. The recipe is very circuitous.
What?
Oh, crawdads?
Yep, the hot, fresh crawdads.
I happen to love crawdads. What was that about maggots, though?
Dude,
Dwellbarn,
Dwellbarn, it's not worth
Run.
it. You know that what he's making. No.
It's probably parasite infested. Run. Plus 10 to his retirement age. What the shit?
Upgraded rouge. All right.
Yep.
Dwellbarn, rocks.
That was fun.
Back to carving a pass. Adina, you need to meet up with everybody else over there and, like, help.
Dig a tunnel, dig a tunnel.
Dig a tunnel, dig a bigger tunnel. Just go ahead and patrol the area. Adina, get your ass over here. God, hurry up with that tunnel, you fucking useless bastards.
Maybe the fear of the old crew will put the fear of God into him?
Oh. Well, never mind. Fuck it. Just do the final fight.
Okay.
Not with you.
Oh, I was gonna say we should wait for Adina to show up.
Well, yeah, but as soon as I set this, she'll just get here when she gets here. Like, we won't actually go until she arrives.
Good. The sooner we're done with this campaign, the sooner we're done with rocks.
Oh, look, the passage is now open.
Good. Now go fling yourself through into the
Into the void.
hopeful danger that lays on the
Y'all
other
go
side.
scout over. Yes, calamities. I understand. Shut up. Nobody cares. Get out of here.
Get on with it. I absolutely agree.
Can we just go find that ice guy again and have him freeze rocks in a block of ice? I think it would be for the good of all humanity if we do that.
The time has come.
And so have I.
When we draw strength from our bonds and scrape this curse off of our land for good, Blades and witch shop. Ready yourselves.
I have claws.
Okay, we got a bunch of stuff. Okay, the only people we need to care about are here.
Everyone already has tier 2 armor.
Yep. Everyone already has tier 3 weapons. We literally don't have to spend anything. We're done.
We're done.
Whoa.
In that
Actually,
case, I'm
hold on.
upgrading my
Mo-
spear to a tier 3 if we're not doing anything else.
Yeah, sure, go for it. Mornder should probably get a shield. Just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't know. Pick a shield.
That one.
Wait, why is my second spear now also tier 3?
What?
What?
Oh, I chose the wrong one.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
we have the materials for both. It's fine.
Why did you upgrade my spear? Anyway,
Alright, we're done.
we're good.
Onward!
Next.
I had been prepared to pay a price for the form I took, a price of flesh and breath, but it cost more than that. It cost peace. It cost the person I loved most. And though Macon and I never spoke again, I got into so much fanfiction that it was well worth it. Perhaps the rest of this can still be put right.
The sensei gun definitely looks more poke a wizard's stave than it does a spear. In the days when the flood of Morthagi is slowed to a trickle, Inu was able to locate openings in the cliffs.
I've seen a lot of things in my life, but this is a whole new sort of thing. Get it? Whole.
Oh, no. Mm.
It's
I
a
like
deep
digging
pun.
holes. You feeling ready to bite some metal?
It's better than staying home and baking in my own anger, but just barely.
I like baking.
With stone and
forgets to
iron
bake,
and
though.
bone closing in.
Skirk.
It can feel unlucky to be made of softer things.
Here's a pill for that.
Something weak like radits.
Or paper mache.
But we have strength of our own, which should not be underestimated.
Clank. Zzz, chink.
I like bones. They're tasty when they chew in them.
Also, in case it makes a difference for your character, Inu, just remember that your weapon swapped to the secondary because I upgraded
Yep,
it.
I am aware, but I appreciate the reminder. And shank!
Okay, where can...
I know. I understand we're to be teammates, she said in a quiet
Hello?
voice. What?
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 It's gotta be pumpkin.
Hi, Pumpkin.
Oh. The Aberame
Pumpkin?
genius turned toward her, his face expressionless. What little of it she could see behind the high collar and dark glasses he wore. Hi, he said in little more than a whisper. He then turned back and he not have realized he was studying an anthill that had been constructed in front of the bench. Because Shino is a fucking weirdo. Has Adina already moved? Yeah, Adina's out of actions, okay.
Yep.
Hinata blinked and began unpacking her lunch. She thought of offering some to her teammate. She tended to bring more than she needed on the off chance that one day Naruto would forget to bring his usual cup ramen. Alas, she never had the chance to share her food with him. Not that she would have had the courage to approach him. She reproached herself bitterly, because much like Hanabi, she has no fucking balls!
I mean, biologically, she doesn't have balls.
Joke's on you, I'm made out of trees. Shino, however, had also brought food. It was a little disconcerting to see his Kikai bugs swarming onto the dish as they consumed a portion of his rice and fish. They confined themselves to one corner of the square container as Shino's chopsticks fed their host. Do you like how 4/5 of the team eventually just ended up being Unga Bunga warriors? Hinata bit into a rice ball and wondered what she could do. She'd never been in this position before, trying to converse with someone who was even quieter than she was. Which Jonin do you think will be assigned to?
The best
Shino
one.
turned toward her again. He seemed to stare at her for a long moment, making her fingers fidget even faster. Given our specialties, I would think one of the scouting specialists. Uzumaki's presence is troubling, though. Hinata took a deep breath. Ah, I see. Whack. Whack. Okay. Hinata took a deep breath. I'm sure he'll work very hard to make us successful, she said, in as firm a voice as she could muster. Shino simply regarded her for several heartbeats before answering. Perhaps, but he doesn't possess a bloodline or sensory abilities. I question what role he could perform, or if he was simply placed here to keep him out of the way. Plus side of being 80% Unga is that literally everything will just die by throwing itself at the advancing wall.
Yeah.
Hinata felt her stomach contract into a small, hard ball. She always questioned whether she would actually be useful as a ninja or not. Was teammate just a place for throwaway ninja? Had she and Naruto been placed here to keep them out of the way? But what about Shino? He was supposed to be the pride of the Aburame clan, the best bug user they'd produced in over a generation. Oh no. I don't think we're a team for shinobi that no one wants. Naruto works very hard when he trains by himself, and he still received a Hitaite. As Sarge reached for the door, his eyes snapped onto him. Its eyes snapped onto him, and it groaned open by itself.
But I'm not there.
Now you are.
Okay. That's probably not good, right?
It could be debated whether the heaving, multi-part construction before them was alive, but it wouldn't matter. Life was a quaint concept in this place.
Oh, hey, look, now we're all up there.
The more thoggy core!
And a bunch of lesser cores, too.
And a bunch of other shit! Oh my Lanta.
It's bullshit.
Oh.
It's bullshit.
Oh. Well. So much. Oh, wait, maybe. Maybe Adina's still possible. Yes, there we go. That actually carves open a path so Inu can get his butt in here and start doing what he'd do.
there's great acid everywhere.
Yup.
Where? Oh, the problem is where L's standing.
Oh.
I think there is acid even under Adina.
Yeah, that's what
It
I'm
is.
saying, is like, in order to move into the area, I basically have to take Shred. But, fuck it! Ow! Ow!
It's from the poison.
Shino turned back toward his lunch. That may have been done to remove him from the academy. There's something about him that the adults do not like. My clan will not speak of it, but they do not hold him in high regard.
A stark nurse. Okay.
Hello, nice.
While Hinata was glad that Shino was speaking more, his words disturbed her. She remembered the way her father's face twisted when one of Naruto's pranks was mentioned at dinner. The Branch family retainer blanched under Oto-san's furious gaze. For an instant, Hinata thought his curse seal had been activated. Hinata may not have been the ideal Hyuga warrior, but even without her Byakugan active, she was still intelligent and above all observant. As such, the looks some of the adults gave the object of her affections did not escape her notice. Surely they don't hate him for pulling a few pranks. Naruto-kun never hurt anyone, not even by accident.
They've attacked someone before, but for the most part, yeah, they don't really attack.
Fuck you, Morthagi Core!
Yeah!
I believe it's something deeper than that. I've heard his name mentioned in passing even before the first time he defaced the Hokage monument, Shino replied.
Are we stuck?
Well, bowling still has actions, it seems.
No, it's saying bowling is out of actions for this turn.
Okay, game.
Ah. Hinata was too involved in their conversation to wonder at how her teammates seemed to have finally discovered that he had a voice. Later, she would wonder if it was the teasing aspect of a mystery that finally engaged him, or if it was simply the fact that someone was actively seeking to speak with him. Hinata wasn't especially fond of insects, but they didn't creep her out like they did some girls. What else could he have done to become so unpopular, she asked, frowning. It may not be anything he did, Shino replied. I don't know of another Uzumaki in the village, so he may have come from a family that disgraced themselves in some fashion. Hokage-sama wouldn't execute a child for the crimes of the parents, no matter how heinous. The villagers may not be so forgiving.
One more down.
Yeah.
Yeah, take that, rocks!
Deep roots, +1 health, +2 retirement age, and +10 recovery rate for each tree limb?
Jesus.
Holy shit!
That?
The walk back out was darker. But the ceilings didn't collapse on us.
And we didn't get inhabited.
And without their maddened voice to call them, the things that were once Morthagi fell still and silent. Some were burned. Some were buried. A
Some
few
were
were repurposed.
Fanfiction! So, what are you going to do now, then? The Yandering Lands are a bit sour on mechanical folk at the moment.
You don't fucking say.
It would be wise to lay low. What's another few hundred years after all?
Meanwhile, Rox is just pouring, like, metal-eating solution down into the crack while they're not looking. Like, oh, they're gonna get a surprise when they go back down there. The end!
Of everything.
You've won!
Alright, let's see.
Well, we're all young.
Yes.
Back in the day.
Oh, hi, Jeej. Hi.
Remote exploring.
All the credits are rolling. I'm gonna go give them dinner.
Rox gathered as many of the company's stories as he could and enlisted Sarge to illustrate them.
Fuck off, Rocks!
The art is gonna sell this thing. No pressure, though.
One day, Sarge awoke with a lightness in his step.
I understand now. It all makes sense.
He vanished for 10 years and returned somehow unaged and full of sorrow.
Aw.
Why does my character always end up disappearing, dying, or otherwise depressed? What the hell?
Adina and Inu opened a tavern together in Hearthheap. Adina mastered the art of looking put upon while cleaning out mugs.
Sounds about right.
Rox tried to take bowling shopping at the local outfitters.
Fuck off, Rocks!
But the Hack and Slasher is a great discount.
But I fucking hate you.
Dwalbarn got up to see the sun rise every morning. Often he insisted on company.
Sunrise, fun guys, bun pies, pun wise. Alright, I'm done. Bedtime.
Mornder,
Driving makes me tired.
Mornder.
Mornder.
Sarge, you were forced to illustrate artwork for Rox's book. Why do you think you wandered off into the wilderness for 10 years?
Fair. Fair.
Okay.
And that would also explain the sorrow, too.
Yep.
Don't tell anyone, but I don't know how many more fights I had left in me.
Wasn't that only the second arc he was on?
Yeah. Golden Hog Earthworks was unique in that it consisted of a small group of men who had taken a vow of silence. Sarge tried working there but quit after 2 weeks.
I have so many stupid jokes saved up, but who wants to hear them? Okay, Sarge, stop taking after me. It's starting to hurt.
Yeah, I remember that time you disappeared for 10 years, then came back unaged and very sad.
I mean, how's that any different from any normal day?
Exactly. Mornder developed a passion for restoring ruined sites. They may not have quite matched their former glory, but he hoped the former inhabitants wouldn't be too embarrassed. Mornder!
Mornder. One story ends.
And another begins.
Right now.
Well, not right now.
After we spend our legacy points.
These heroes will be added to your legacy.
What is
Okay.
it? Rocks, get the fuck out of here.
Dwarven.
Dwarven. I'm sorry.
No.
I might keep Mornder. Might see how he does with the ice transformation thing. Oh yeah, Ampcock. Right. Roth. I don't remember Roth getting too far ahead. Get out of here, Roth.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep the legacy fairly slim apart from stuff that like either made like a huge impact or like ooh
Yeah.
I could get Inu up to a tier 5 hero,
Hell yeah.
up to Mythwalker, and Sarge up to tier 4. Let's see. Vigilance, Long Reach, Guardian, Paladin Plus, Broad Swipes. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he's got enough abilities that I want to keep, so that's fine. Oops. Promote! Now, Sarge. Vigilance, Guardian, Paladin Plus. Oh yeah, Sarge has got a bunch of really good shit as well, so yes, Sarge absolutely gets promoted. Elemental weapons unlocked. Other players are still reading. It's a way to manually drag ant data related to rocks into the recycling bin. I think you probably meant any data, right?
No, ant data.
Ant data. Fuck you, rocks. Hold on, I just gotta pop into the legacy for a second here. Oh, wait.
But
Is it? What are the people? Oh, it's showing me who was added to the legacy at the same time as each of the tiers that Inu was added.
oh,
So like it was Inu and Lumi, and then Inu and Lumi again, and then Inu and Zigzagoon and L and Sarge and Bio and Natsu, and then Sarge, this time. Interesting.
Oh, you can actually turn off who's playable.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of a neat thing where you can be like, I like you being in here, but I don't want you to actually be like possible to summon or whatever. All right. So, I guess next up is Monarchs Under the Mountain.
Ooh.
Discontent dreams destruction and death. An underground cult thrives, lining its nest with disasters. If opposed, the ancient tyrannical powers behind it will bring battle to the life-loving, fierce, and free, before perhaps making them an offer. A 5-chapter story with Deepists as the main threat.
mushroom people. Go.
What?
The deepest are mushroom people.
Sound like pretty fun guys.
Eh,
I'm surprised Sarge didn't make that joke.
I'm kind of slow on the draw.
Yeah, throwing these jokes sporadically.
Okay. So we can start with 2 legacy heroes.
Cool.
And then we have to get an existing one. Or a new one, rather. So I strongly feel like we bring Sarge.
I'm good for that.
See if we can
I'd
get
vote
Sarge
for
up to a
Lumi.
tier 5. You want to
Yeah.
bring Lumi as well? Alright.
I want Star Lady.
Alright, here, let me do... Yeah, so we'll do... That's gonna be... There, and then you there. Oh, wait, I probably have to assign these first, because my legacy has the most recent Sarge one, I think. Sarge, what do you want? Obviously Vigilance, Paladin, Long Reach. Would you rather Vigilance Plus for more reaction strikes, or Paladin Plus for Guardian at the end of every turn?
Probably the Guardian at every turn, so it's just no matter what
Gotcha.
attacks are going out.
Okay. So that's you sorted. And we wanted Lumi, right? Or Al.
It's
Was it
R.
Lumi or Al? No, it was L, right?
With Star Lady.
Yeah,
L.
L.
Yeah.
So, keeping...
Meteor Strike.
Obviously. What else do you want? 2 more.
Rogue
Rogue, okay.
and Piercing Shots.
Piercing shots, gotcha. And we'll just go ahead and assign that up to there. And, go nuts, Natsu. You make whatever you want. Oh, hey, Shaggy.
Oh no, not again. Just needs rescuing.
Yeah, yeah, there's a reason for that.
Why?
Because they need to be rescued.
Oh, okay.
Hinata sat there, her mind racing as a half-eaten rice ball fell back into her bento. As far as she knew, Naruto-kun had no parents and was forced to live alone as there was no one who would take him in. To think that he would still be blamed for the actions of
And
people
honestly,
he'd
there's no reason for this anymore.
never met made her feel very strangely. It was similar to the tight feeling she got when Oto-san told her Hanabi would make a better heir and how she at least could make him proud, but the emotion gripping her right now was much stronger.
Alright, I'm good.
Sweet. Sunoff.
Sun off?
Sunoff.
Sun on. Well, alrighty then.
Awaken, Oath-Taker. Lower yourself. The heart of creation beats beneath you. The rhythm echoes below your bones. It was always there, guiding you. Peel your eyes to darkness and see the only truth. Awaken, awaken. The surface was always harsh, cold, and cruel. Awaken, awaken. You sacrificed so much to belong on that sun-struck plateau, and still they rejected you, cast you off. They will feel the prophet's wrath. Awaken! Bring solace and surety to the lost. Awaken, awaken, awaken! Awaken, awaken. Awaken. Fucking wake up, asshole!
Hey,
Wake up.
listen.
No donuts if you're dead. Wake up, kid.
They're all around us, El.
Fine, his eyes are open. Easy now. Your grandpa's worried.
You should see your face right now. I slobbered all over it.
Sorry, no donuts, just deep nuts.
Jesus.
Help us if you can.
No donuts, just these nuts.
Damn it, Gil! Get out of our game!
So is it sure, what, or this is a stick?
I was hoping he was gonna pick this as a stick so I could just go, dear God,
Only to go out the way we came in.
before they overwhelm us.
Constructing mission. Stoicism.
Door behind. The herding children are about.
Hinata Hyuga was angry. These people deliberately hurt her Naruto-kun with their cold eyes. The boy with the big dreams who always smiled and tried again no matter what. He deserved better than that. She'd seen his smile slip a few times, the most recently after the Genin exam, and even if she was too cowardly to say anything to him, his sorrow still stabbed her heart like a kunai. After a moment, she was able to master her new emotions and don the sterile mask she was taught a Hyuga must always present to others. That is very foolish of them, she said coldly, since he's going to be Hokage someday. Shino didn't say anything, but turned back to his lunch. While he didn't necessarily sound like he agreed with her, Hinata would settle for a lack of overt disagreement. They finished their meal in silence and returned to the academy to await their sensei.
Setsugan.
Senseigan! The Senseigan! Naruto sat at his desk with his head in his hands. The ache in his stomach was finally subsiding, but the pain in his heart was worse. It wasn't fair that Sakura was assigned to a different team, and even worse that she was partnered up with that Uchiha Teme. When he saw Sasuke eating his lunch, Naruto was struck by inspiration. This might be his last chance to find out what Sakura really thought of him. Fortunately, the overconfident jerk was surprisingly easy to subdue. So much for genius. The look on his face when the Kawarimi log appeared in a cloud of smoke and a half-dozen clones descended on him like the wrath of Kami was the high point of Naruto's day. After that, it was simply a matter of tying the fool up and using Henge no Jutsu to copy his appearance. He found Sakura where he'd left her, scorning his presence and mooning after Sasuke? That can't be what they meant.
I would assume pining after?
It says mooning. He didn't think she could really be that cruel. Not when she was so beautiful and smiled so sweetly. The way her face lit up as she approached made the breath catch in his throat, and for a moment he almost forgot he was reacting to Sasuke. She was reacting to Sasuke's appearance, not his. After a moment, he remembered his plan and sat down on the stone bench next to her. He tried to copy Sasuke's patented slouch and glower, and it seemed to work.
I've lost the light.
But you are the light. What do you mean you... What do you...
Just
What do you mean you lost the light? Fuck.
the way up. This place is a maze.
What do you mean this place is a maze? Creor! From the belly of the earth, the horn lowly howls. Humming voices echo the note, a wave of dark bile flooding up the warren, snaking holes.
Ew.
Ew.
I don't know what I want to do for a voice yet. Ignore the voice until I settle on one. The Shadow Hunter, that's his call.
Oh boy, I'm being called.
Which way?
I don't know either. I'm a dog, not a bloodhound.
But Sunoth remembers now. He's not sure how. He can feel it in his feet. He's got dancing feet.
Follow me!
I'll lead the way.
And skilly-diddly-doo.
Don't look at me. I think he's crazy.
Follow me.
He expected donuts when he woke up.
I'll lead the way.
You promised donuts.
I didn't promise donuts.
Sakura smiled shyly and blushed. So, Naruto said, trying to sound disinterested. What's the deal with that Naruto boy who seems to like you? He always greets you warmly every morning and you usually bash him on the head. Sakura looked confused for a moment before giggling. That Naruto. He's always such a pain. He doesn't really understand me and he's always interfering with my plans, thwarting my plans. She sighed. At least he's not on a team with us, and after today, I won't ever have to look at him again. Aren't you relieved as well, Sasuke-kun? Naruto didn't trust his voice at that moment as he felt his heart shrivel up and blow away. He just grunted and stood up again. He slouched away as Sakura called after him. He refused to acknowledge her confused cries. Maybe she might come to know how it feels, not that she cared. He was halfway to the academy building when his stomach began cramping violently. Naruto did raise his head when he felt a presence full of killing intent enter the classroom. Sasuke didn't look at him directly as he stalked over to an empty seat, but Naruto could feel the anger radiating from the boy. Naruto also knew the stuck-up Uchiha wouldn't say a word about what happened. He'd sooner die than admit the dead last had beaten him down in a fight. While he had been taken by surprise...
Did it freeze again? There it goes.
There was no excuse for someone that was trained in the ninja arts, let alone the almighty Uchiha genius. Naruto didn't even look directly at the boy, who also ignored Sakura's confused expression. Those two deserve each other, he thought bitterly. She just seems to
go as far as you can to the exit.
She just seems to irritate him. And now she'll get a chance to see how it's like to be ignored and despised. His mind was so wrapped up in his misery that he almost missed Iruka calling out for teammate. He stood up and sullenly shuffled over to the teacher's desk. Iruka frowned at him as he joined Hinata and Shino. Iruka-sensei introduced a tall woman with shoulder-length black hair and red eyes. This is Kurenai Yui.
The one behind you.
She will be your Jonin instructor. Good luck to all of you. Iruka smiled when Naruto nodded and straightened the hitaite that Iruka had given him. Kurenai smiled faintly, but her eyes were watchful as she led them outside. Hinata smiled at him, a little hesitantly. Naruto actually respected her for being one of the few girls in their class that didn't spend all their time fawning over Sasuke. Shino was a little odd. He didn't talk much, just the opposite of Naruto, but the other kids avoided him because of the bugs, which was something they had in common. Naruto didn't mind bugs, as long as they didn't try to get into his food. His live and let live attitude ended where his ramen began. As he walked out the door, Naruto found himself looking back at Kiba, Sasuke, and Sakura, who were still waiting for their Jonin instructor to show up. He took a deep breath and turned his back on them, leaving with his new team. Sasuke would literally never talk like that, but he's just so hot that I can't be bothered to question it. Yeah, basically.
Same
Hey, would you like
armor.
the exact same armor you already have for free?
Oh, but
Salvage that.
Stun
Stun chance.
roll a die since it's good for all of us?
Yeah, it's good for all of us. so-
All right. 1. It goes to Surge.
Okay.
Okie day.
They emerge from the tunnels into a scarlet brown afternoon, thunderheads rolling in from the east and north.
That's nice cave work, cave boy.
Let's put some distance behind us.
Calamities!
We're being assaulted by horny children.
A night storm shakes their tent. Water runs under the canvas and soaks them. Attempts at a fire are futile.
Think it's raining in Millwater? I bet the baker's boy is worried about you.
I'm making stuff up.
Excuse me, who are you two?
Us? We get in trouble. I usually get hit with a paper. I'm Sarge, that's Elle.
Your grandpa told us you've been coaxed into joining the wrong sort of folks.
He put it a little more colorfully, of course. My ears still hurt.
Alright. And he's promised us a few coins if we get you back.
I see.
Sanoth lies abruptly down, and the rain pounds and pools. It lets up just before dawn.
You know, I chose that path. I went there because Anyway, I chose it. Choose it? Choose it.
Choose it.
Chose. I don't know.
Chose. That would be chose. Choose would be
Okay.
2 O's.
Right.
Closed it.
Grandfather's the only one who would have even noticed. Or cared.
I'm sorry, are you for some reason trying to make him Urkel?
Not what I was going for, but now it is.
I mean,
Did
Like-
I choose that?
Yeah, it had such like tinges of that every so often. Like,
God.
did I choose that?
now that you've said it, I can't endure it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Chili dogs. Reminder that Urkel was also the voice of Sonic back in the day.
Oh god, really?
Yeah, if you go watch Sonic Saturday morning, like Sonic Sat AM or The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, or I think even Sonic Underground, it's Urkel voicing Sonic. It's pretty great.
Oh my god.
Jaleel White.
Yeah, that's his name.
You sure didn't seem too sad to leave it behind.
A brisk, soggy march gets them back to the town of Millwater before lunch, but not before another downpour. Oh god, Sarge is gonna smell like wet dog all campaign now.
Yep.
Miserable place. Can you blame me for leaving? Why don't you let me go my own way?
Don't lose your way.
Our job's not done until you're home. And I smell like wet dog.
We've had plenty of embarrassing reunions. Be laughing about it, probably sooner than you think.
The old man stands up from his chair as the door opens. Sanoth, my boy!
I'm back, grandfather.
A lengthy scolding follows. What could have possessed you, you stupid bastard?
There was a shiny thing in the ground.
A
That the trees were
shouting
whispering
match
about.
whose words are drowned in the rain.
Not exactly a joyful homecoming, is it?
No, Great Giddy's place is just up the road. I smell roast.
Grey Geddy's tavern is empty except for Geddy himself. They eat a late lunch and stand finishing their drinks.
So, what's next for us?
Next, these cultists are a bigger problem than everyone thought. Rumor is the Westland Passage is blocked. They control the road.
So, you're saying it's for us to do?
It's a job for someone.
I owe you both a lot.
There you are. I see you survived.
For now, yes. Thank you. Anyway, I wanted to come tell you that I'm grateful. I made a mistake and you saved me from having to live with it. Or die from it. Man, I wish I was dead. More than that, though, it showed me that my life could mean something. That I might be able to save someone else.
It's alright. Part of the job. The other part's digging holes.
What smells like wet dog?
Oh, it's me. I
That's
spilled
alright.
beer on my lap.
Listen, I'd like to ask you to take me with you, if you'd have me.
And your grandpa?
I killed him.
No, I don't want him to come with us.
I don't want to be a burden on him anymore. I used to promise that I'd find a way to make something of myself, make him proud.
There's no better way to live and die than adventuring, if you're strong enough.
I'm not. I'm hoping for a quick death.
Well, it's up to you. I say if you want to give it a try, might as well be with us. We were thinking of expanding our operation, becoming a true company of heroes. All we're missing is a name. What do you think of the?
I don't think the ... question mark is the name of a good company.
Is it the beauty of the wastrels of the Baron Beauty? The keepers of the elms ablaze.
I feel like this should just be the adventuring party of the millennials. We're all depressed, angry, and sodden.
Millennials.
Should I tell them my idea?
Go forth, you depressed millennial. Oh, God.
Alright, let's just see some random suggestions here real quick. We've got the Knights of the Weeping Scarf. My scarf
That
is
sounds
very
like a millennial
sad.
thing. That sounds like a millennial thing.
We've got the Command of the Weeping Kestrel.
Oh my God. So much weeping.
Okay, so much weeping.
The Bulls of the Arrow. Pike's
Okay.
Spring. The Accord of the Blushing Boar. The Witch Sons. The Kingdom of the Unicorn.
Hold on, Bio's got a question of, did the band in Sonic Underground have a name?
Oh, that's a good question. Let me see. Sonic Underground Band. Sonic Under... Oh, they were literally called the Sonic Underground, I believe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they were literally called the Sonic Underground. Kingdom of the Unicorn. The Militia of the Great Mountain. The Alliance of the Talisman. Okay. I thought that said the Alliance of the Taliban for a second. I was like, what? Excuse me, what? The Accord of the Western Minotaur. The Knife of Honor. The Swans of the Devourer.
Oh my God.
The Elk of the Blue Mountain. The Compatriots of the Crow. The Legion of Audacious Wisdom.
Non-work-life boundary weepers.
The Bringers of the Dreaming Wish.
That's a good one too.
The Guild of the Wily Tongue. The Warriors of the Noble Swan. The Raiders of the Western Legend. The Darlings of the Harrowed Toad.
The purple parrots.
The Rebellion of the Angel. The Silver Monkeys. I mean, is that not like the most millennial thing ever? Just name it after fucking Legends of the Hidden Temple teams.
Yes.
Do it. Do it.
It's lost on me, but okay.
You didn't watch Legends of the Hidden Temple growing
No,
up?
I never did.
Oh my God.
Wow. Even I've seen it.
Holy shit.
Something I haven't seen. I think it's because I watched something else.
Alright, so do we name it after one of the teams, or do we, like, make the name attributed to Olmec somehow?
Just want to make sure there weren't any that I've forgotten about over the years.
Like Olmec's Temple Guards.
So there was the purple parrots, the red jaguars, the blue barracudas, the silver
Mhm.
snakes, the orange
Mhm.
iguanas.
Mm-hmm.
That could just be the head of Olmec as well.
Yeah.
Olmec's Temple Guards.
Let me just make sure I've got the spelling right here. I think it's just...
Well,
Yeah.
let me see.
Yep, that's what I thought. Oops. Hey, you know, probably tab back into the game before you try to do that.
But
Olmec's Temple.
There's 6 teams. Red jaguars, blue barracudas, green monkeys, orange iguanas, purple parrots, and silver snakes.
Yep. Same ones I read off not too long ago.
Yeah.
Urkel, you're up.
Count me in.
All right, you're washing dishes. That's rookie duty, and I smell like dog again.
The mountain pass to the Westlands is being blocked, so we hear. Plenty of work to be done between here and there. Some of it bloody, dangerous.
Taking me for walks.
I'll do whatever you ask of me. If not for myself, then for my grandfather.
Here, follow the tales of Old Mech's temple guards. Deeper secrets await them. Rogue is always good. Jump Jaw is also quite good.
Probably Rogue.
All right, recruit.
Recruitment time.
Who's available from the legacy? Inu.
Yay!
We do not have enough LP for that. You guys would have to go clear a couple sites if we want to do that.
Okay.
Because that would be 8 LP.
Holy shit.
Jesus.
That's fine by me.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
That's 6. We only gotta get 2 LP.
you guys are in control. I'll let you guys handle it for now.
For the Shrine of Ballads.
Find an item.
Find an item. Find an item. Upsides to being a dog man, you won't be asked to wash the dishes because you don't have hands.
And they smell like dog.
I figured he would lick all the plates clean.
A thorough delving through the mysteries of Ballad Shrine has proven rewarding.
Which gives us...
bonus health.
Wolf Heart Ring.
Yep.
Oh, it gets L up to a new integer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Armor.
The Grave Pelt Scarf. Oh, more armor, huh? Hey, it gets Sarge up to a new integer.
As well as
Hey.
Sun. But since I know I'll be in the thick of it.
Yeah, let's give it to Surge.
Yay!
I'm gonna try and build a melee hunter.
On to the next one.
Melee hunters, that's what bio is. It's a
Yeah.
melee
Earth
hunter.
Child Oaks.
The cursed child. Oh my god.
Oh boy. There have been times in my life I would have given a finger to have a good fire. Well, I did already. I have paws now, so...
Yeah? Suppose it's good you didn't meet the finger collector then. That guy was weird. Bet he knew fires though.
Doesn't one of the isn't one of the HoloLive VTubers things like taking people's fingers or something?
No idea,
Oh.
actually. Urkel.
Oh, it is me. Stop that mumbling. There's a sound.
Hushed voices and careful footfalls approach down the overgrown path. To,
Oh, it's this one.
to Sunoth's ears, these muffled voices are perfectly loud.
Come forward, strangers. If you're friendly, come forward
Oh,
slowly.
this is the
The
bard,
traveling
right?
bard,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay, we've seen
Yeah.
this.
And there was a selection here, I believe.
There
Yeah.
is.
Whether to have her sing or the apprentice sing.
Or like nothing at all. Oh no, it was either. Yeah.
I see 70% for the first one.
I also see
That's
70%.
72.
Oh, 72. Go for it. Don't strain yourself.
Blah, 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 blah. Seen
Sing,
this one so many times. Do-da, do-da.
Sing, 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 sing.
And And so we lose a card. Thank you, lady, for singing the good song.
That's that good shit.
There's the good shit,
Nobody
yo.
move!
Artillery inbound.
Now
Kerr,
you may move!
Kerr and I didn't miss the blonde boy's backward glance as she led them out of the classroom. He must be disappointed he wasn't teamed with that Harano girl, she concluded to herself. Not that she ever gave him the time of day. Was I ever that young and stupid? Surely not. She spoke aloud after leading them out to the playground.
That was it.
That was it.
Wow.
That was it.
That was it.
I killed 2 of them! Like, right off the bat.
Hey, a dagger, a tier 1 dagger.
Yay!
The
Yay.
silent file. And we got a weldling.
Oh,
Oh.
9 LP already.
9 LP.
Then we'll go grab Enu.
And then the melee wall begins until we all fucking retire again.
Yeah, well. Now that we aren't in the robot campaign anymore, I look forward to only encountering robots in basically every encounter going forwards. Potency. Bonus potency. It's an integer on Sunoth and on L
Yep.
and on Sarge, but he's already got stunt
Yep.
chance on that slot.
I think it might be better for Sunoth.
Oh, okay.
Does your star rain thing not build off potency?
I don't know. Hang on.
I would be surprised if it didn't.
Meteor strike. Yeah, 5 to 8 plus bonus damage plus potency.
Oh, okay.
Oh, give it to you.
Same
Then.
with Falling
Okay,
Star.
give me the potency.
Yeah.
All right, now we go back.
Back to Millwater. Pick from Legacy. Select Inu. We're going to take Vigilance, Long Reach, Paladin, Broad Swipes, and Paladin Plus.
Oh my god. Da, 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 da.
Recruit.
It's an honor to have you, Inu. We'll
Get,
be heading out tomorrow. Meet me at the main road in the morning.
getting the band back together.
Woo! Aw, yeah.
Wee.
Olmec's Temple Guards. Well, this will be interesting.
Yeah. Well,
Quickly, prepare the recruit.
Train the rookie. Train the rookie.
Go. Yeah, calamities, whatever. Shut up. Okay, so
calamities. We are the calamities.
sweep to Reed Spider, then across and down.
Around. Yeah.
Oh,
Wait, we still have to finish recruiting.
Yeah, we still have to finish preparing. There we go.
stupid calamities. Onwards, everyone. Hey, I'm Inu, and I'm happy to. Oh, it's just you guys again.
Yeah. One new person.
Oh, you're a new fate. Wait a minute.
Okay, so are we just under the understanding that L acts first under all circumstances?
Yeah.
Yeah. Early to be alone. The vegetation here smells like the wrong end of a musk bear. I should know. I shoved my nose up there.
I love that you're wearing an ascot for some reason.
It gives him extra armor.
From caves among the beech trunks and leaf cover up to open gray air on the knolls, they've tracked their deepest quarry. The drag-footed procession has left an easy trail to follow, strewn with bull garbage.
Yeah? The pretty peddler said a shrine was near. What a radiant smile she had. I want to lick her face.
Unless you want to die, it's generally advisable to not step beneath oncoming meteors, yes.
Unless you're Sarge. Somehow you survive it once.
Yeah.
Sarge, sometimes you get that forward bent energy and we start falling behind. It's happening again.
I've got these long legs, I guess. And I run on all fours. Hey, look though. In the trees ahead. Seems like something died. I can smell it.
I can smell it.
Carrion birds. They taste like chicken. And before I heard an oxhorn call. End or beginning of a hunt, I think. I like to hunt. Also a broken snare, thrown over a willow branch. I didn't know willow was in this campaign. Looked like an animal chewed on it though, which is mean to say about willow.
The game like never gives us the option to like every time it's like pick from the legacy. It's like never Willow.
And with all these clues you picked up, it might have been helpful if you told us, right?
Well, but it was following my nose and it was interesting.
You too know why my skin's all prickly? My sprouting horns? Do they at least look cool?
What?
The air is heavy, no threat of rain, just springtime fog that tastes like the damp earth.
It was not so far back. Were you noticing the birds?
Basically.
Plus stealth, no walling. Plus stoicism, foes gain 1 health. Or courage and haste, and Inu joins late.
What did stoicism do again?
That gives, I think, an armor and warding.
Yeah. Like, honestly, the best option might be 3. Like, courage and haste are really good.
Yeah.
And it's not like Sarge and Elle can't handle pretty much everything by themselves anyways, so...
That's very true.
That's very true.
Eh.
Alright.
Is it
They're a
bad that I
group
just
of
keep
enemies
hearing
right off the
Al
bat.
go, boys, sick 'em!
+1 speed and +2 damage and potency. Yeah.
Open pathway to the
There's
left.
a door.
Here,
Or open that.
I'll open the door.
She spoke aloud after leading them out to the playground. Now I'd like to get to know each of you, so please tell me a little about yourselves. It was better to handle introductions in a familiar place to put them all at ease. I'll begin. I'm Kurenai Yui, and I became a Jonin after the last exam. I'm a specialist with various types of genjutsu. I like to study human psychology and sing karaoke and work in my garden. I dislike loud drunks and people who think I can't be an effective ninja because I'm a woman. My ambition is to prove that a reconnaissance specialized team can be successful and to see all 3 of you become Jonin. Naruto looked at each of his less than talkative teammates and then cleared his throat. I'm Naruto Uzumaki. I like ramen. I hate how long it takes to make instant ramen and stuck-up bastards like Sasuke. My ambition is to one day become Hokage. When neither Shina or Hinata showed signs of speaking up, Naruto nudged the Aburame boy. Shino's head snapped around at Naruto so quickly the blonde flinched back. Kurenai wondered if the bug user was used to any sort of human contact. I am Shino Aburame. I like to study insects and find new varieties that haven't been cataloged by my family yet. I dislike people who kill insects for no reason. My ambition is to learn all of the Aburame bloodline jutsus and then develop my own techniques using my allies. I helped.
You were present.
And I was present.
Planet
Planet
Basher.
Basher. Okay. Hold on. Are hammers two-handed or one-handed?
I think it's one-handed. I think it's Great Hammer if it's two-handed.
That
Okay.
sounds right.
I'm gonna actually try something here. I basically never use the Great Spear, so I think I'm gonna take a hammer and try to get like an enchanted hammer
Okay.
and see
Alright.
what I can make happen with that.
Yeah.
Right.
By battle's end, the day is more painted than real. Death litters the darkening earth.
Is that it? Is it quiet?
They've split to cover more ground, sweeping the woods for surviving cultists.
I didn't see movement.
Yep.
Or there's a slumped thing.
What? Where?
It lies still and stiff. Cut by deepest swords, pierced and battered, a couple limbs hanging wrong. A strange, magnificent, empty-eyed beast.
Oh, it's this one. Okay, we've had this one before too.
Have we?
Yeah,
Really?
there's gonna be like a bear cub or something nearby.
Motion on the
What?
mossy
Remember?
floor. Oh yeah. Okay.
Look at that little thing.
Look at him.
Large?
I know. I see it. Seems to be what our deepest hunted, and there's also its cub.
Cultists appear to have enjoyed themselves.
Do you have to say that? Seriously?
Al, You know you look kind of menacing.
Oh.
And then it shouts.
Gong!
A shocking strong sound to come from a thing so small. For a time, there seems no appropriate move to make. But finally, Sunoth shrugs.
I'm going to adopt it. I mean, oh well. It's hard.
What's hard?
What? I hope you're talking about a decision, because otherwise I'm very perplexed.
I guess he's thinking of abandoning it.
Or killing it.
Oh, also that. Anyway, Ino's gone to the wood's fringe. Might have caught stragglers. Scouts. We're supposed to meet him.
Oh, he'll be fine. Relax.
Just because he's uber strong. Well, okay, yeah, I guess you're right.
Okay, are you a fucking bitch?
Roll.
90%. Oh my god,
Oh my
90% for Sarge to be its mom?
Yeah!
God.
I have a 91.
Does
I only have a 90.
I mean, press a
It'll
button.
be a fun. It's just big enough to fend for itself.
Wait, what?
Oh,
It
it
flipped
glitched
past
again.
Yeah.
The
Oh, man.
beastling noticing its audience, shrinks behind the corpse of its mother.
Sarge, just some creatures don't ever learn how to be kept, I guess. You know?
I know. Trust me.
I'm a
You're
dog.
bitch.
So with a deep breath,
Here we go.
here we
I'm
go!
gonna cut you in your sleep.
Sarge takes a gentle step forward.
Wrong.
Another step.
My smile's encouraging, isn't it? And not threatening at all.
He keeps his voice clear and low and easy, like a bake oven. It shakes the bristly fur on its back. Graggle.
Down at Craggle Rock.
Hey, you want to grow big, right? Like me? Need another one of you someday? I won't take that away from you. I'll help you get there. I'll be your mummy. Here, I know it's not much, but here's my favorite blanket.
Flunk.
Sarge scours his rucksack.
Oh, it's really not much.
He comes up with squares of trail bread, crumbs of cheese.
But here, all I have on me at the moment. I'll hunt the deer
Wrong.
later.
Late daylight pours between them, smelling of spring grass, the forest musk. There's a long, puddling pause. Then, unmagically
Chomp, chomp, chomp.
and unexotically,
Snurf. It did!
It bites!
It fucking bit him!
Ah!
You had a fucking 92% chance to win and you didn't! It's Sarge?
Are you?
Don't scare it.
Sarge keeps his calm despite the discomfort. And the beast cub keeps its mouth full of trail food.
I'm alright. I am. I'm alright. Just something biting me.
I
Oh my god. And trust me, I get the impulse. Even I think I look delicious. Oh my god.
Archie's character is like the best character.
Meanwhile, my name is Shino. I like bugs. I have no other interests or hobbies, only bugs. Late,
Apparently, I'm describing myself as a snack.
Oh, he got it. It's
Late.
with us at the fire.
Oh.
late,
Okay.
under a quiet sky, Inu hears the whole story. Not later, just late. I would have done the same thing. I mean, maybe not gotten bit, of course. I'm actually competent.
How long have we been doing this?
Everything's pretty asleep in the wood, far into the old growth as I went.
Come warm up.
Well, this time, Sarge, like, I don't know, 2 hours. What's her, his, what are you naming it?
Worm scrunch.
Apparently, I've checked if it has a deck. Got it. Okay. It's a him. And I just want him to remain himself. All I can, really. I don't think it's my place, I mean, naming him. At least not right now.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You don't get to talk, Urkel, bitch.
I will
want to-
stab you.
You wanted to leave him. Won't be long anyway till he's ready to be on his own, I think.
By that fire, the young orphaned Hago and the
Okay,
Warriors?
apparently we know
Okay,
And
the
so
the
name.
wait, Nick,
warrior Sarge are bonded.
Oh wait, unless Hago's the species name.
Mm.
It could be.
As gets said in this and many yonderings, the sacrifices of day unfold new meanings by night.
Got pet Hago Cub.
Again, your character wanted to leave it. The
Well, it's the
cub.
way of nature.
Whoa, hold on. What was that?
What was what?
No, continue on. I was looking
Oh.
at my character card.
Maybe you did succeed then, because I figured that thing would be out of here if you failed.
The Hago Cub
It succeeded.
gives plus 10 stent. Yeah.
Stent?
Stent.
Done.
Oh, it's pausing every time I try and check. Never mind. I'll wait till that's done.
Stent.
Plus 10 stent.
Time for pie.
Hey,
Stunt
Hey, look,
chance.
more stent chance.
more stent.
And it's
Roll a d4.
Yeah, I mean, it's good for
Yeah.
literally everyone.
All right. Hey, 3. That's me. Yay!
All right, Sonoth bread, have some pauldrons.
so apparently that
Alright.
cub gives me plus 10 stunt chance,
Stent?
Stent.
1 bonus damage, and plus 10 block.
Nice.
Whoa!
So after hearing my character's name said out loud for the first time, I really wish that I had named or done the last name of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
Let off the bitch!
Right?
I wanna go
Wait,
get
can't
bread.
you just fix it? Like, if you just
Can
go
I?
into the character card and go into
Hold on.
customize.
Here,
Yeah.
If you're cutting bread, I'll take a slice.
Customize. I can! Oh, I can! Yes!
Yeah, you can just change his name to Son of a bitch.
Done.
Oh my God.
Wait, it didn't change down below though.
Click off and back on.
Oh, there we go. Yeah! Son off Abbich.
Son of the Son of a bitch.
The Gone Ox.
A weird rhythmic noise filters through the trees. It's getting louder.
Somewhere you, I've noticed.
Lumi is saying over here.
I don't know how to talk to people.
Over here!
The ancient ox leans its bulk against a beech trunk. Blood pools from its panting muzzle. That thing's sick or something. The ox doesn't flinch from Sonoth's approach. He notices a wound at the base of its neck.
There's something in there. What looks like a blue pomegranate seed, but it's as big as my fist. Which isn't that big, but
I got a 56% on the first thing.
I'm seeing 50.
58.
Okay, I had 57. 50, it's better.
I have no idea what I have.
Yeah, because she's not at her desk at the moment.
Oh.
Hold,
So I guess
please.
go with 58.
Okay.
Wait, well, hold on.
If that's the option we're going with.
Yeah, I'm wondering though, right? Because the other option is to
number 3.
kill it and let it die with dignity, or I kind of like the idea of option number 3.
Well, this
Maybe-
looks like the same thing that, like, the corruption kind of stuff that happened from before that usually did the stone mask thing, so 3 does make sense.
I'm good for 1 or 3.
Agreed.
I kind of like 3. I'm gonna go for 3. As he attempts to commune with the ox, Inu is struck by a measure of its pain. Beast, hold ox, or old ox. Can you
Hold.
Can you understand me? How do we help you? The ox turns its head slightly as Inu addresses it. Then its whispering voice enters his mind.
I've seen where the thing goes. I had a sex ed class.
With a quivering hoof, the beast marks some lines in the dirt.
Kill it. But first, kill me.
Oh. Let it be done then.
It falls out a big ass fucking hammer.
At the last, the old ox's eyes seem happy to find rest. Inu scribbles down the ox's map. This way. They won't even know we're coming.
That's what she said.
Intimidation.
Water spirit. Water spirit. That's so good for a dagger. Get back here, you son of a bitch! Alright, if no one has any opposition, I am gonna try and get that on the dagger.
I mean, we have water daggers already.
Oh shit, do we?
Yeah.
Is there anything we need water on that we don't that we currently have in the party?
Hammer. Ironically. I think that's about the only thing, because bow, yeah, but bow we already have. So it's hammer.
Alright, go get it.
Hammer and great spear, but I don't have a great spear anymore, so, you know. That bit's kind of irrelevant. Oh. Unfortunately, hammer is a two-handed weapon, which is, you know, not great,
Oh.
but...
Wait, what's the one-handed version of it called?
Mace,
Is it a
probably,
mace?
yeah.
Okay.
So it's likely that hammer will end up getting replaced at some point, but we can still unlock the water one.
Yeah.
Yerp.
And that's the important bit.
Yep.
Get back here, you bitch!
Oh, can you delete those? Oh shit, are those the last two enemies?
Uh-huh.
Oh, fuck a monkey. I can't get to it.
No,
Hold
being
on, wait.
diagonal. No, being diagonal counts.
Oh, does it?
You have to be in a square adjacent to it.
Yay!
Enchant tier 1 hammer. Dusk Spider's
The
Ruin.
Planet Basher.
Oh, that's my current one.
I still like that name.
Rename it the Planet Basher. That's too good of a name to pass up.
There. The Planet Basher, parentheses, water version.
Hello, Salem.
Oh, don't kill me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm waiting for Elle to do her thing.
Kill him. Kill him.
Oh shit, you can hit from here.
This character is so good.
Yeah, man, that star transformation is nuts.
Yep.
Great.
That,
I vote at least with the current party that we have right now, any and all potency increasing items go to her.
Agreed.
unless she already has one.
Oh,
which
now
is-
we're
Hey, you're
rivals.
rivals
Okay.
again.
That, hey, listen, that's how it was supposed to be in the first place, right?
Yeah.
Li-
I think
Actually,
so,
I'm just
yeah.
gonna go ahead.
I mean,
okay.
Oh, look, a great
Hey, look, a
spear.
great spear. I mean, I'm good on stuff, to be fair.
No,
like-
legit.
so unless
Uh,
Natsu wants it, for
I'll
some reason.
replace the bow with a great spear. Sure. It's melee, but it
like-
gives me a bit more reach than the dagger, so
Yeah.
I see them.
fuck it. Someday people will move back to Broadclan Grove. The Gorgon slime will run off into the rivers and back to the sea. Children will find homes for spirits here. Young men will build barns alongside their sweethearts. Why am I talking so much about this? Old men will trade in iron and salt. And at the end, the oldest will die peacefully in their beds, the way it should be.
Then
Except for
babies
Sarge.
will be born, and the cycle will repeat. They'll
Except
grow
for
up
Sarge.
and
I'm
drink
going
milk.
to stab him in his sleep.
You seem quite keen on staying it all. Thinking of staying? Permanently?
It's too late for me. Adventure's been stirred into my blood, and if I stay here, I don't get to kill you. The best we can do is keep moving and hope to leave peace in our wake, and pieces of you in our wake.
Okay.
Only if I could
I'm
kill
just
you
gonna go ahead
first.
and lock the legacy relationship of rival into Inu.
Oh,
and,
absolutely.
Inu and Sarge, because I never did that the first
Yeah.
time, and I fucking should have. Just like I should have locked romance for Sarge and L, and we
Oh
didn't.
yeah.
Mhm.
If it ever happens again, we'll have to lock it.
Yeah, exactly.
Plus, now you two get to, like, whenever you're in the same campaign, you get to build stunt off of each other.
Yeah, exactly.
Huzzah.
Which is why I should have done that originally and just kind of didn't and forgot.
You gonna settle down, baby, so I can see the screen?
No.
Oh, thank you.
And bonus
Bonus
damage.
I will put in for it.
Well, I mean, I thought we were giving all bonus damage and potency to L as long as she
No,
had open slots for it.
Potency to L, yes. Bonus damage I want to put in for.
I'll let him take it.
I
You
mean,
are
I
well
would also
implied.
like to put in for it if we're, putting it up
Alright.
for.
I'm
So-
willing to skip out to give you guys a better chance, especially since Sun Off
You
is so
you
low.
you don't need to though. So are we all putting in for it?
I think.
Alright.
Sure, why
I
not?
mean, I think that's probably wise.
Okay. It's a 4.
Oh.
Goes to Inu.
Hey. Because bonus damage plays into broad swipes.
Mm-hmm.
Like the extra
Cool.
the
Damn, you're
bro-
a very warm kitten.
damage that broad swipes does, which is insane, as we're all well aware. Sword Claw Forest has been revealed. Let's go, gamers!
Sunnoth Abbage.
Outside of Mourner's Watch, a breeze rolls through the treetops.
Whoosh.
Shwoosh.
Whoosh.
Apparently, the smoke hates you.
This is legit. This is the
Real
game
life.
imitating real life. This shit
Oh,
happens
yeah.
to me every time I am near any fire. It's just like,
Oh,
oh, Inu gets to die of smoke inhalation. Fuck you. Why is it that whenever I stand, the smoke follows?
Aw, the wilderness. The campfire always picks a chosen one.
Oh my god. Let's hope the wind keeps up. Anything to mask our approach is welcome. I smell like wet dog again.
I actually saw somebody look at that scientifically recently, right? And it turns
Yeah.
out that I'm not crazy. Like,
In which part? The wet dog or the smoke follow?
the smoke following thing, right? So the way that the fire works, right, is that how do you get flame? It's a heat source, it's a fuel, and it's oxygen, right?
Yeah.
So
the triangle.
yeah, right. So the wood is obviously the fuel, and the oxygen is coming into the fire and getting consumed, and then like the smoke comes off the top, and the hot air rises away and pulls in more cold air containing more oxygen at the bottom of the fire in order to keep the fire going, which
Right.
creates this vacuum that sucks air into the fire. But when you have a person blocking that air from getting in, it creates a vacuum the other direction that pulls the smoke from the top of the fire basically into that individual. So so most likely the reason that I always seem to be the smoke like magnet is because I was like either the closest or the largest disturbance of air at those fires, and it was just like, all right, you get all the smoke, bitch.
Ah.
Huh.
Okay then.
For what it's worth, Bio also mentioned about being smoke cursed as well, which tells me, Bio, you poor bastard, you've gotten that too. Huh?
Yeah. They're what, spying on us now? After it, hurry.
Steady there. We don't have our gear ready, or a plan, or...
Dude,
or
I am an
info.
immortal god. I'll be fine. Dude, we'll lose the deepest if we don't move now, and then it gets to blab to its friends about us. Oh my god,
I like-
Sarge.
I like number
What the
2.
fuck?
Sarge being a fucking, like,
Bloodhound, apparently, or
I
a
mean-
attack dog.
sick 'em, boy. Sick 'em.
Pick 'em, Sarge!
I kind of like that. It fits.
Yeah!
Sick 'em.
Do it. The stink of it deepest isn't an easy thing to lose for Dog Sarge. If I'm not back soon, you know the drill. Avenge, whatnot. Oh my god! What the fuck is this happening?
See ya.
This is great.
It's like my luck is bleeding into Sarge. Like, well, fuck it. I'm gonna die anyway. Let's do this!
He can be terrifyingly light on his feet when he wants to, like a dog chasing a ball.
Careful there, Inu. We don't have a plan or any of our gear ready. Or Sarge, your gear is permanently attached. Yo-yo arms. Let's get them. Oh, let's get them then.
Hurry.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Preparations were quick and quiet.
All right, good enough for Mornir's watch. You?
Technically, Elf could have done the same thing.
Just in the
She's
background.
always here.
Just in the background. Mornder. No, Mornir, not Mornder. Shut up, Mornder.
Wonder. I don't feel incompetent for what that's worth, which isn't much. I'm new.
Only the sound of light panting marks Sarge's return.
Oh, Lucius would have liked that one.
Wow, we didn't even hear you take him down.
Wow.
Hopefully the rest of the Divas didn't either. Answer,
God.
wall. Oh,
Stealth.
great plane.
Everybody starts in Gray Plane. Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah. The Ghost Sick'em Sarge works well, surprisingly.
I will open the door.
Perfect.
Hold the door. Okay.
Oh, door.
Oh, there.
Only one.
Oh yeah, there is one revealed like way up at the top there.
Yeah, I ain't going anywhere near it until the nuke drops.
I'm not sure she can reach this turn.
I can't reach the back two, but I can reach the one.
Gotcha.
The range. Inu and Sarge sit there arguing over what the best course of action is. and then
Ah,
Elf just
no,
silently stands up and
Sunoth,
blows
you
up the
whore!
target with the meteor.
Oh, was
What?
Sunoth a bitch?
Yeah, that was exactly where I could go.
Oh. Well, good thing we're in Great Plane.
Sarge is gonna murder everything.
Nah,
Nuke!
you're gonna hit them dudes.
Yup.
You gonna hit them, dude.
Yeet.
Oh boy, I love mushroom pork. Where's that mushroom beef? Ow.
Or through the wall.
Hobbled. I can't
what?
move.
What?
Uh-oh. Nuke inbound.
Okay. There we go.
Oh, warded. Stun! You should have an auto hit from the back there, not to.
Yeah, except I can't get within range to hit.
Oh, really? You can't reach it from there?
Oh,
No.
it's probably because of the diagonal.
Ah,
Oh, yeah.
rude. That's okay, I got it. You and Sarge sit there over arguing with the best course of action is, and then El just silently stands up and blows up the target
Oh.
with
Stone artifact.
a stone artifact hammer.
I mean, do you have to keep the water version till one of the chapter breaks?
I don't know. I honestly do not know.
'Cause
Let-
that one would be
Look it
valid.
Let me check something.
Yeah, stone
I do. Okay, so the water hammer is already listed in the book, right?
Okay, so
But-
once you get it, it counts.
Apparently. I also already have stone hammer. However,
This is an artifact.
it's more damage. It's more stunt damage. It also shreds and pins on stunt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's super good. So like I mean, unless Natsu wants to take it over his great spear, but that's gonna lose him range.
Nah, I'll keep the Great Spear, so in case I come across a water weapon, I can put on that, and that's the weapon legacy.
Yeah, we'll take a Quake Baker. I mean, again, I don't know how long I'll hold on to it because, like, if I come across something,
Yeah. But for now, though, it's a solid improvement.
sure, for sure.
Quake Baker.
You'll get caught up in the.
God damn it. The fools made one critical mistake with their plan of attack. They forgot that Sarge has 2 arms.
Time for pie.
Speed.
Ooh, speed.
Well, I'm sitting out the running on this one.
I actually have the lowest speed of the group.
Well, that's not
You and I
surprising.
both.
You're a warrior, Sarge.
Yeah.
Am I good to take it?
I would also like to put in for it. Just because if I'm trying to go melee, I'm definitely going to need speed as well.
Roll off then, 50-50
fit.
odd.
Sure. 1 to 2 is you, 3 to 4 is me.
Okay.
2.
Yeah, it is. All right. Done.
See, the way you know not to isn't cheating on these dice rolls, is that he loses most of them and he's the one rolling.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
Here's something you won't see underground.
Changes of heart and hand.
Never knew about this place.
Not many do. Just makes you want to dance in the water, doesn't it? Do whatever Newt does. All day and never come out again.
Push him in.
Push him! We're both of the same mind. Can I ask you a serious question? The cult, the deepest. You don't look like one of them. In fact, they don't look like anyone I've ever seen. Can you explain that?
Oh.
Falling streams rush, splash, and sing. Tadpoles flute aimlessly round in the clear water. Older frogs are scarce and furtive.
I saw it happen. By that time, I'd been down there for 2 days. You lose track. There was someone else, Wan Yun. Wan Yun was his name. Earlier arrival, he was all ready for the ceremony, took his oaths. The oaths I took, I can't remember them. I ate a mushroom of some kind, fell asleep. Your oaths are completed when you awaken from them. Wan Yun went before me. He consumed what they gave him, and he went into the Chamber of Dreams to sleep. He was in there a day or so, and then a pair of priests went in, and I could hear... I'm not sure. The man who came out had Wan Yun's body, face, but different, warped, pulled, whittled at, could barely speak, skin gone strange, pigments leached and blued and weirded. Did as he was bidden, ate when he was bidden.
You saw all that? But you were going to let them do it to you?
I'm a bitch. My choices were gone by that point. The only hope was through.
And by through, you mean...
The deepening as a process is how it was explained to me. When Wan Yun took a step back to his blank and more primitive state, it was only in order to prepare him for his descent, and as he lowered himself, his mind would be reborn. Better, deeper, more powerful, blessed by the Prophet, and he would be embraced, valued, loved by his brethren all. It's like graduating from one stage to another. Growing up. Or down, I suppose.
The noise of these delicate falls isn't loud enough. Their dampened skins and clothes feel cold. Fingers numb. Blue.
Mine are always blue.
Time to go?
Right. Yes. Come on, Sanath. There's so many wonders left to see. Things to learn and study and be confounded by.
Coming.
You look displeased that we saved your dumbass.
Okay, what are we getting here?
What are we low on?
We're not getting much in
Fabric.
the way of fabric.
Yeah, and it's also the lowest amount that we have available.
So probably double
Yeah.
fabric.
Double
Yeah.
fabric.
So such a short chapter.
Yeah, first one usually is.
Gotta get things started and gotta make us all old so we all lose our favorite characters before it's time. Yeah.
It's time to
Da-da-da-da-da. This is the final fight of the chapter.
Yes.
Let's fucking
We're
go.
Blonde Griffin rocks.
A narrow pass cuts the mountains here. It's on towards afternoon, and the breezes sigh among the rocks, pushing gray swathes of mist around.
Looks like we've got a task in front of us.
It's not someone you know, is it? I'll still chew his face off.
It's Wanyun.
Do you know many of them?
Huh? No, it's... I mean, it's not like I spent a long time there learning people's names and stuff. It was just...
Let's worry about the implications when we make it to the other side.
You wanted the mushrooms, didn't you? They taste funny.
The Woken, Woken Slinger, the Woken, Woken Slinger, the Chosen. Alright, out.
Whoa.
I'm not moving in range. I was just trying to see if there's anything else I could reveal.
Wahaha.
Wahahaha.
They're ripe for the picking.
Yeah.
Why is one of them glittering?
Because it's blinded.
Oh. Stick him, Sarge!
Ah! Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It likes
Your
me.
little cub is so cute!
Because of course, he bit me. This is like my relationship with Salem, where he causes the ever-loving shit out of me.
Yeah.
Bonk!
Oh my god.
Get the fuck out of here.
That
Whack.
is bonk.
How are
Good
we
lord.
doing?
The Chosen. We slew one of the Chosen.
From up the pass, a gentle thundering filters down.
Grimble, grimble.
They feel it in their feet, the shaking rocks, the pounding earth.
Trinkle.
That's not a good sound.
Shark.
Something splits the stones ahead and comes charging.
Crash.
The guttural call of a horn resounds. Gondor calls for aid.
For a
It's
moment,
the
I thought you
shit.
said that a horror called.
It's the Shadow Hunter. He's found me.
The Shadow Hunter.
Looks like a minotaur.
It
Ow.
really does, yeah.
L?
Okay. Move here. Ah, darn. They're not grouped up nicely enough.
Well, do what you can.
Okay.
Wabonk!
Jesus Christ.
Hey, so does this Doge guy always just talk in non sequiturs like that? Or, yes, you get used to eventually. Or don't. We don't really care enough about you for it to matter either way.
Yay, I'm helping.
Oh,
Here he comes!
he Mayed.
Oh my god, he's fast.
L.
Hang on, I'm trying to see where I can move.
I'm right behind him, though.
She should be able to get a range where you're not, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I can. Fallen Stars.
Unless she moved too close to now be able to.
Nope.
Okay. Fucking
I was
warded.
confused because I saw the shadow where your character was going, so I was like, Ding!
Yeah, I leveled up.
Link.
Well.
Hey, we
Which you're
both
already wearing.
have it already. Salvage.
Yay.
Also become hidden on stunt. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, if I build enough stunt, it's not gonna matter if I kill something.
Fox flight though.
I mean, Fox Flight just does give me 1 speed at all times, and then I can.
Dodge.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for Fox Flight. More mobility is good.
They emerge from the mist on the other side of the range.
Well, we're through. I'm just hoping we don't see another one of those cowmen.
I don't bel-
Pound of beef now.
I don't believe it. We slew the Shadow Hunter, but
And now I guess we're responsible for keeping this place out of their hands.
Windmill up there might be our best option for a safe sleep.
Did you see
Wonder
that,
if the wind
Bitey?
blows.
We killed the monster. But you two literally didn't do any. Son off. Just shut up and let him feel good about himself. They all pick their way up to the windmill. Hopefully they'll find rest. The rest in the mountains rises and howl. The wind in the mountains rises and howls.
you know, I hear we can get a lot of XP at this windmill because there's a lot of grinding going on here.
Big old grapefruit sun.
I'll check around the back.
The windmill smells like sackcloth. It's cool, dusty, decaying. Slow twirling blades groan overhead as a splintered center shaft twists uselessly in the ceiling.
Seems we're alone here.
It's been a strange journey. I never expected to be anything more than just another nobody from Millwater. You saved me. Thank you.
We all do the best we can. The old Jesper Mill. I remember hearing of this place. Built a couple generations back. Kept running all the time. Until recently, it looks like 2 or 3 years. People do the best they can, but the seasons are relentlessly changing. Just like my fur coat. But there'd be no thrills otherwise. You just have to ride the winds and fight the fleas.
True enough.
The roads they've reclaimed will see new traffic soon. It will open the way for travelers, trade, and peace. But shadows collect in the places shadows do, by the rocks and the ruins, deep under roots of mountains.
The Balrog is coming.
The Balrog is coming.
11 years.
Fly, you fools.
Woo!
Free cards.
Sunoth's grandfather, Afbrek, passed away. He died satisfied that his grandson had embarked on a sunnier path. The opened road brought many colorful folks through Millwater. Old Afbrek would have loved to see it.
Afbrack.
Against his secret hope, it happened. The Hago Sarge adopted got too big to baby. He brought it to a healthy patch of wild,
And killed it.
and back to the wild it happily went. It returned to that spot often, though, whenever Sarge came to camp.
Aw.
Sarge went back to the place he grew up and was tempted by old acquaintances to remain there. But in the end, the past proved an unwise place to linger.
What keeps happening?
Enid began having dreams of a branched-off life, where he cut down ghosts and cliff giants as a means to some unrevealed but urgent end. Each night the dreams would tell a bit more, and Inu was disappointed when they finally stopped. Hey Elle, do you want to have a star leg?
Yeah!
More speed.
More of the celestial buff too can drop.
Ah. I wonder if your torso can become celestial or if
Or
that's
your-
the end of it.
Or your head?
Yeah.
Oh, well, your hair already is, I guess.
Yeah.
Completing the look.
Get the head and all 4 limbs for a
Yes,
transformation.
I'm fully transformed.
Oh, hell yeah.
Ah.
Let's go.
So Sarge is apparently just never allowed to have happiness for more than a minute at a time.
Yeah,
It sure
apparently.
seems like it.
Might I have a 1-star armor?
I mean, go for it, dude.
Rewarding dodge. Yes, the dodge one is the one that I want.
Yeah, well, 2 of us don't need weapons.
Yeah.
We have the materials for a tier 3 water dagger already? Bro,
Wow.
what? Alright, is anyone else getting anything in this in between
Nope.
chapter stuff?
I was
Narp.
thinking about maybe upgrading my artifact hammer to a tier 2, but I can just put it off until we can get a tier 3.
What materials does your hammer use to get to tier 2?
All of the ingots.
Ah, shit. Okay.
Yeah. So go ahead.
Alright, what tier do I go with then?
As high as you can go. If you got the materials to do the tier 3, do the tier 3. Then you don't have to worry about it.
Thank you, friends.
Plus, that still leaves it open that if I find something other, like, if I'd upgraded the hammer, I would have been committing into the hammer. Whereas, like,
Mhm.
this way, if I find, you know, something else, like maybe, I don't know, like an, oh, you know, if I could find, like, an axe, maybe? No, maybe not an axe. I mean, dueling sword would be nice for more stunt chance, possibly, or,
Mhm. Is the very least I knew I was gonna want to go for a water dagger, so it's fucking rad being able to jump to tier 3 right from the get go on it.
yeah. Alright, well, I don't think we have anything. Oh, did you want to get a, do you have, oh, you don't, we don't have enough for it. I was going to say, did you want to
Yeah.
get a shield as well?
No, they used up all the ingots.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
There's more like this, further we go. See ya.
I'm suspicious of that wood.
Only the crows are pleased, singing to the smell of burnt homes, burnt flesh. Elsewhere in the woods.
There it is.
Elsewhere in the woods.
Elsewhere. Pretty secluded place.
Fixed this old cottage up himself. He's had the experience your child did. Went further though. The mill water's just the other side of that hill back there.
The door swings open before El can knock.
Shouting out here. Is that... Hell! How long has it been?
It's almost a year since I left for Greenleaf. Feels like longer.
The woodland cottage is small, but not cramped. Singed spice and the odor of old cooking oil tangle cozily in the air. The delicious fishy oil.
How have you been?
Who's this?
Elglin Brave. I'm from Greenleaf.
His wife and kids are with his cousin on a nearby farm. I brought him to you because...
It's those cultists again, isn't it? The ones who I would have sworn to?
They were meeting with my daughter.
The kid's okay. Ailglin here had to move his whole family, though.
The neighbors put up one of their masks and went with them, and I knew it was nothing I could fight.
Quite a ways. Along the east road through territories that's gone wild. But I think...
That we should lend a hand? I agree, but also it strikes me. Are we being realistic?
It's not like Inu. Let's see, hold on. Sana, your lucky Sarge enjoys your terrible jokes. Or I'd have slapped you for how awful that was. Dose Sarge is apparently just never allowed to. Yeah, that. It's not like Inu really needs the help to murder literally everything, so he can afford to skip on some upgrades for a while. L, how long has it been? You look different somehow. Did you change your hair? My other leg is made up of space magic now, Sanath. Oh, that's what it was.
I've heard it calling the weight of well-meaning. When the act of helping one puts you into the hopes of all who need helping.
Look at you, making a mess of things in your mind again.
Can't save everyone. Why am I thinking that? I got saved. What the fuck?
Good lord, man, you are depressing and very cold.
I understand it's not your fight. Greenleaf is far away after all. We left it far behind. Ilglin opens the door and...
Speak up. Speak. You son of a bitch! Why didn't you speak up? I was only saying.
Yeah.
The door opens back up.
Synod, you're aware there's a... Oh,
You know there's a crying dad outside?
God damn it,
Jesus
son of a-
Christ, you're a dick. Wow.
Oh.
I'll go grab my dagger and things.
Apparently to kill the crying dad.
Let's gather food, water, any sewing kits and bandages.
A shovel to bury the body of the crying dad.
Why the fuck was I so callous? That's not in my traits.
Okay.
This is some
At-
bullshit. I don't like
at-
how the game's characterizing me.
At least there's a fucking bridge past this mountain.
Yeah.
Alright, so we can
We
go
can get
right to
two
Loden,
passes.
Lodenecco, down to Ash Timbers, and then back up to Exenpine, and then continue north from there.
Well, we gotta hit Greenleaf at some point, but yes. I think
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think we kind of do that once we work our way up to it, yes.
Yeah. Mending path.
Oh, opportunity.
Oh,
Passing
somebody saves
pilgrims
your life.
Someone else yeah, sure.
Trekking the narrow fall roads of nowhere, a sudden illness clogs Sunoth's chest, shoots barbs through his veins, rouses him in the night to kneel heaving in the dark outside the tent. So far he's pushed through, hoping it would ebb. Instead, it's worsening.
Urkel. Okay. Was it a gurk of affection, or are you about to fall? Here, let's camp in this spot. Looks defensible.
Sarge sets Sunoth down, then goes off for firewood, enough to last the night, and the following morning, Sunoth sips from his canteen. Sunset's not yet close. And, odd enough, that's when a faith-called pilgrim comes down the road.
You're bad off, aren't you, son? You look it. Do you mind if I stoop down and listen to your signs? I'm Martley. No one worth fearing. Pilgrim of an order that's never been popular. A god who never asked to be.
Whoever you are,
Can't save everyone, so you might as well just save no one. I actually met a kid in my last party who kind of thought like that, Sunoth. Really wouldn't recommend it if you don't want to get shanked.
So I don't want Sunoth to be acting like this either. The game's railroading my character development.
The pilgrim bends down and places fingers on Sunoth's pulse, holds a coin before his mouth, tosses a coin to her witcher, then an ear to his upper chest.
I've seen symptoms like these, certainly. Your eyes are still clear. That's good. How long are you?
3 days, strange nice lady. Just 3. Now who are you?
And why do you smell of dog biscuits?
Scooby snacks.
Who is friend? Well, that man's suffering from Igochora. Rare disease. Folks get in a fall, a wayward spore. I can't treat it, but to cure it is impossible. Oh, I can treat it. Or nearly. I suppose I should say.
Al, didn't one of your characters get this in the last campaign?
No.
I'm sure I've seen a character get this before, but I don't remember what or where or when or whether it was on camera. A while later,
So what other potions do you do? Do you do Scooby snacks?
Martley's administered a small elixir made from water and wild barrowbell, as well as some burnt crushed mushrooms. She told Sunoth to sleep, and he's been in the tent ever since.
You'll need more of this elixir. The rest of his life, you'll need it. Igochora leaves husks where happiness was. It's a brutal way to go.
You mentioned a cure?
And I shouldn't have. It's one of those convenient stories about a miraculous heal-all. Once, long ago, I tried to find it. The journey cost my sister her life. By the time I'd returned, empty-handed, the man I would have healed had already passed. Desperate hearts are reckless. Treat the disease patiently, and he'll live longer.
You make good medicine. Not a pleasant conversation to wake to, however.
Oh, you're already looking better. Some constitution you must have.
Feel a lot stronger, and I thank you. But so tell us both, about this cure.
Sunoth.
Oh, Dale, my goddess, my god.
Man, the game really is just conspiring against Sunoth, isn't it?
Yup.
She mumbles into the fire a moment.
Is this the purpose my wandering feet follow? If it is, and it must be, I'll trust my feet. I will.
Then meets their eyes again.
Our past brought us all here. Who am I to deny my place?
They huddle close to the flames as the pilgrim, Martley, reluctantly describes a distant place, a harrowing guardian, a legendary restorative.
And in summary, since you seem set on seeking it out. Please, let me accompany you. It's clear to me that I was put in your path for this holy duty. You'll need the elixir, regardless, and I can teach you to make it.
Wait, this is the one where, like, we get the option of the elixir at the end, but then we have to, like, make a choice between bringing her dead sister back to life or...
Yeah.
Petrified, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't remember this at all.
We got
think
it.
I
We
saw
got
this
it
in
in
a
the camp.
personal game.
We got it in the
We
no.
definitely got it on stream.
We didn't. We got it
What?
in the campaign that you, Sarge, and I did.
Yeah,
Oh,
wasn't
was
that
it?
on stream?
That was not on stream, I don't think.
No, it
That's
wasn't.
why you guys know it and I don't. Because I've never seen this.
Maybe it was on stream, but I don't remember if it was.
Yeah,
for
wasn't
sure.
it the night Elle wasn't feeling good, so the three of us played alone?
That might have been it, yeah.
Could have been.
Yeah.
I've never done number 2 because that skipped the whole event, I think.
That will
wasn't it?
skip the whole
we'll
event.
skip the whole.
Yeah,
event.
yeah, no, we're definitely doing number 1. Yes, this is my thing that gets me a free level up and extra retirement.
Yeah,
age.
So,
even Bio saying if you had the option to resurrect a zombie on stream, I would have remembered that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure we did
but
do it on
it's
stream.
it's
then.
not a zombie though. It was a petrified person.
Regardless, I'm sure Bio would have remembered. So
Yeah.
I think you guys definitely take L along
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
So y'all go do that, and Inu's just gonna go off and explore by himself because he'll be fine.
Looks like we won't be that far behind.
Yep.
I've never met a holy pilgrim, as opposed to an
unholy
unholy pilgrim. Yeah.
Over the course of the journey, the disease hasn't left Sunoth's body, but his health has
shit.
returned little by little with the elixir Martley's brewed.
You're a pilgrim of the Wandering Church, aren't you? I do apologize if I'm prying. I mean no disrespect.
Cheeks look less sunken. Glad to see you eating more.
I hope you mean my face.
They're nearing their destination, an ancient shrine to the sea where the fabled restorative is said to be housed.
I remember this forest. It's been all my life and I haven't returned. So it's almost like she's alive again, my sister.
Night knocks them off their knees, a short, salty dinner, a stiff drink and a draught of medicine. Sleep. They wake to mill in the cold dawn, achy and oddly anxious.
You guys go cure Senos disease, and Inu will go solo the entire continent in the meantime.
I mean,
Yeah.
basically, right?
Yeah. You asked me yesterday, Sunoth, about being a pilgrim.
Yeah, but if you...
My sister and I told you we went after the cure together? Well, the man we were set on retrieving it for, he was our father. And failing, I lost them both.
Nice
I was
work,
overcome
asshole.
with, you know, so many feelings. Guilt, mostly. That I led my sister, Piper. I'd led Piper to her death, and for nothing. In the end, it was for nothing. A great cosmic joke.
They pack up their camp in quiet and set out again.
My sister always gave of herself to help others, was happy to. Anyway, I dropped my heart in a well of hatred. I'll spare you those evil blank stories. But I met my pilgrim one day, Yulvolf, he was called, one of Dale's wanderers. Dale, our god, our goddess. Dale.
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 Dale!
Hey, come walk with me.
That's all he said. That's all anyone needed to say. I was young still. I've been torturing myself and the world.
The unusually sinuous track that winds between the trees leads beneath a rocky overhang into the belly of a cliffside and down.
Old Yololf taught me about Dale, his god. Not to force me to change, but to affix before me a kind of star. Dale is woman and man, thing and an idea. All is in Dale, and Dale is in all. Thus wandering amongst all is joy. Keeping a journal of your journeys is worship.
Hey,
Hey.
Inu, it's good to see you again. We managed to cure Senos super cancer, so now we're ready to help you beat the chapter boss. Huh? I actually killed that guy like 3 weeks ago. What?
All paths lead us where we must be. The whim and the will are no different. All I do is love. Love where my feet carry me.
I didn't believe it quickly, but gradually. The steps we took, seasons, then years. By the time we came back to my hometown, I wasn't angry anymore, even at myself. Sorrowful, bitter in moments, but aware as I'd ever been of all the love I'd been given. All the love I still had a chance to give back. And I...
Get back, Martley.
Oh, but that's Piper, my sister, sitting exactly as she stood when it struck her. Why is... I mean... What's...
Come take a look at this.
Come along. Things will be okay. Just stay close.
This may be our vaunted guardian. What's left of it, anyway.
The Vault Guardian. Uh-oh.
I remember the thing. Snaking, moving, alive, the terror of its forge fire eyes.
Not moving now. We're lucky.
Who killed it? This halter looks pristine.
So that's the cure? Martley? What'd you call this sickness I've contracted?
It's called Egochora. The word is Narek. It's...
And this remedy?
I don't know. Story's old. Stored of some kind that could be used to heal any malady. It's hard to compare a legend to a hunk of glowing salt. Book I read described it as a gift from the sea answered with treachery. A single crystallized miracle.
Close to the crystal, unless they're imagining it, they hear the noise of playful waves and ribboning wind.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Those
son.
are some choices.
Well, son off. I think there was a point on stream when we ran into statued people, but I think that may have just been the first time we ran into a town that got wiped out by a Gorg. Yeah, that's true. Okay, so I believe that using it on yourself was the correct answer, because I'm pretty sure that when we did it, when the three of us did it, I was the one that was offered the choice, and I chose to go the other direction, and
Use
I
it on my
got
sister?
and I kind of got punished for it.
Yeah, I had a feeling that if I didn't use it on my character would be dead horrific. If not now, then soon.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't like it was outright death, but it was detrimental, for sure.
Okay.
Sunoff
What's it like?
lifts the crystal off its altar. It threads his knuckles with spirals of light.
What's it like? Do you feel anything?
The light feels damp. Do I just...
Try thinking it. The illness, then the cure.
Is that really all you can suggest? What does thinking it even mean?
Sunoff holds the crystal close. He visualizes his own insides, or tries to. There's like a weird pig and some parasites.
Nope.
That he wants to negotiate with.
He pretends to see the illness, green and hairy among the red arches of his chest. For some reason, then, he imagines a scouring wave, even.
It was also at this point that we realized that Sarge doesn't have an inner monologue.
It becomes true in him, like a memory. Salt and water chill and churning as the earth deep down moves, lurching wildly and massively and silent. The crystal in his hands fountains light. Coarse seawater seems to rush in his system. The brilliance overflows around them until... in another instant it drains away. The crystal has dissolved to nothing. A briny mist clings to the air.
So, are you...
Not sure. At least I'm alive.
What does thinking it even mean? Sarge, do you just not know how to think? Nope. That explains too many things. Just then, a hungry growl emerges from the shadows beyond the Gorgon remains. It's echoed by a second, unseen mouth.
Bro.
Hear that? It's more of them.
Get behind us. Gobblers.
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 Sarge, look out for the mine goblins.
They sound like wonderful chew toys.
Once the taller boy had finished, everyone looked towards Hinata, who appeared to be ready to
One
sink
dead.
into the ground without the benefit of Doton Jutsu.
Dude,
no.
stay back. You're at 2 health.
I'm Hinata Hyuga. I like
Holy
cheerful
shit.
people who are kind. I dislike people who hurt others for no reason. My ambition is to become stronger, so I will be acknowledged by my father and someone else. Kurenai nodded thoughtfully. Shino was just as focused or obsessed
coming,
as she
sir.
thought. Hinata's home life was probably just as bad as she'd imagined from watching her. Naruto's focus was scattered all over the place,
Oh.
which was,
Okay.
you need long reach for that, which was also about what she expected. He was going to need a lot of work, and the sooner she started, the better. Tier 1 bow?
Don't want it.
Me neither.
Salad.
That was what killed our guardian, you think? Kind of surprising.
I like what they did with the place. Pretty atmospheric. A blue lit corpse.
You ready to get out of here, Martley?
I'm already moving.
They filed from the cave, each shuffling through their own thoughts.
Piper, I'm sorry. We got what we came for, just too late to save her father. Our family met hard fates.
Ouch. We'll come back and move her if you like. Carry her to a better place of rest.
Would you? I'd appreciate that. Somewhere in the sun, at least. Somewhere she can feel sun, rain, and breeze.
They marked their way out, making sure those who return can find Martley's sister. The forest smells sweeter than before. Camp that night is on the edge of the woods.
You look good, Sunoff. If you feel like it, we'll forgo the elixir.
We can try that. Thank you.
Martley sleeps early. Sunoff and Sarge stay up to watch the fire fade into its embers.
Sarge, when I held that crystal, I got this weird sensation. Something happened long ago. There were queens and cities, and an empire beneath the sea. Gorgons were betrayed by... I don't know. It's weird. The miracle magic came from the ocean.
You're all better, yeah? That itchy thing? It's done?
Yeah, I don't have fleas anymore.
Yay, I hate fleas.
We'll come back and move her for you if you want. Oh, would you please? Someplace with lots of sun would be nice. Oh, I know this really nice park we can put her in. She'd make a great fountain.
I can hear it in your voice. I'm glad.
Never knew how glad I'd be to know things weren't ending. I hope this makes me not such a terrible person.
The disease's vestiges are wiped and gone from Sunoff's body. In fact, the cure has left him stronger. From time to time, he'll dream of a world beneath the sea. He'll wake in a well of blue, bottomless sorrow until he recognizes the sky.
Turn off the bitch!
Son of the bitch!
Oh, I don't like any of these.
Ooh.
Wow. That is a dumpster fire of options.
Yeah. These all fucking suck. These all fucking suck.
I mean...
I think I'd probably go for crippling strikes.
Since it's melee and ranged, yeah.
Yeah. But I don't think hobbled really does that much, so it just kind of a do nothing. Alright, now we can meet up to scout. Oh, hey, look at that. We're already going over there. Woo!
And it's
Uh,
9:58.
Also about time.
Woo!
Well, what do you think? Do we clear this tile or do we start with that next time?
Let's start with that next
Alright.
time.
Yeah.
Alright. Go ahead and save. New save. Legends of the Hidden Olmecs Temple Guardians. Alright, so that is gonna do it for Wildermyth for now. I'm just gonna pull open Sunoth's character sheet here real quick and take a look at his aspects. See if anything in there is... Oh yeah, that gives you... You got Vitality from the Mythical Healing, which is a permanent +1 to health.
Oh, cool.
So that's cool.
I like how one of my enduring aspects is alive. I'm assuming we all have that, but
Yeah, right? So your melee and range attack applying Hobbled drops their speed. So it means they can't approach as much, I guess.
Okay.
Which might occasionally be useful. I don't know.
I'm probably going to retire in Chapter 3. My retirement age is 55.
Yeah, welcome to being a warrior, Sarge. It kind of comes with the territory.
You don't retire till 65.
we gotta make you spell touched.
Yeah, so you got your hook quest. I've got 2 hook quests, apparently. Al also has 2 hook quests that have been completed, so. You are both a warrior and a dog. That means you get triple old. Yeah, what Bio said. So.
Oh, you get pluses to retirement age from previous hook quest resolutions?
So it would seem.
Oh, that's fucking sweet.
But like there must be a limit because I've only stacked it twice and I've done more than 2 hook quests, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, so like I said, that's gonna finish up Wildermyth.
Wait a second.
What?
What?
I'm reading the story of Elle, and it just starts how unfortunate. Where Elle grew up, all the boys were raised not to bed until the age of 30. It became obvious that she would leave early.
Wow.
Oh, and I found out what Lokius's hunger is. Kill an enemy of every monster group with wolf bite.
Nice.
Only 1.9% of players apparently have that.
Nice.
What a background.
Yeah, right?
Oh,
Can't
and
sleep
they
around.
won't sleep with me until they're 30. Fuck that, I'm leaving.
Yeah, right? Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Bye.
See ya.
Oh my god.
So, yeah, like I was saying, we gonna call the Wildermyth here for the week. I am gonna be switching back over to Scarlet Nexus again pretty shortly because, like I said, we're gonna be finishing that tonight because fuck it, we only have 1 chapter left and I want it done. So, I'm gonna take a quick break, and then we'll start that back up pretty soon. So, for anyone that's coming around for that, I will catch you guys in a bit. Later.
Later.